are listening to Unity 103.9 FM.
Can you build the Wafa? Some power warriors now winner. Yamishira, Mamani Paya, the Foa, and Yanum. Yafanya Misroya, Jumana, Yami Besrayan, Abraya Boya, Amoya Murai, Abeya, Frianara, Amabaya, Frianara, Asitra, Frianara.
You are listening to Unity 103.9 FM.
Busia for ya mamwache ya mamwa ya mamwa jo ya mamwa kwa baby utie fibia ha Unity Radio 103.9. Enim say I late but we know and gladly understand say modi ache. Mwana mokamusa bruchira brabo sanete. And now I say Anopaboso Bredu Yadu Anopa Bro Unity Radio 103.9. So Manucho Magandi Gaucho Margarita La Molina Mimpemi Wasame seated Midini no Opoku Janvibe to my friend Upo National Free Sabri Copim say Yam fan say Erebo no mi no ane sadie na yede wanopa na ebro nsema etwagu ewo Ghana ana ya transia yenso ya ni ubechi safe na do afide na to make no mistake ubetumi atie dwumade say wo Lincoln Village ene mo amowo ne surroundings no ubetumi atie abra mepacho uko Play Store no download your app no say in case your delivery na say untumi that will not permit you to be with us on Facebook and now we drive na say bia we try and catchment zone na fe unya Unity Radio kwan abetumi abefa so obetie no ebi no ko Play Store na download the Unity Radio app no say wo fie nso na person hwe o TV smart TV so uko YouTube anu ahwehwe Unity TV Worcester Unity TV Worcester and so betumi join ama bibianso etumi akoso sanso na obetumi akọ Facebook if you are okay na on drive over there and also betumi ahwe our Facebook uko Facebook na wahwehwe Unity Radio just by searching for Unity Radio you be through to us na yenu nyina adwendwene Ghana ho na ene ebedi nkomo oru reference chairman's abunsun sama okan no etu ntwa is still running ye behwe what face ababonten eno da nchen so Ghana fo bebre kasa edi etiana nado danko akufado not because Nanado is not running the country well but Manujo because yes Ghana lives don't matter. Yes. Now you better social media users attack Akufo-Addo for mourning Prince Philip while silent on Kaswa Meda.
And that's very conspicuous. I mean, Nkovodika.
Okay.
I think that for some time he's been silent on all issues in Ghana. But when Kwan there, if Prince Philip there, we'll be around Ghana. Sometimes let's put all our lenses aside. It's an unfortunate situation. Unfortunate remark coming from the first
Ghana Web Road Safety Campaign. Ghana Web or Nashua Chimota overhead no no. A bear taking time bomb. Taking time bomb. Now, be related no to your friend say Afro barometer for report to be on Modiaba. Say Ghanaians say omo willing and ready to pay more taxes. And then petrol so yeba betum ama manfo astarte air kasa yebe hwe no so eno da nchen so na Canada Japan corporate kon say NPP for appointee or see Akufo-Addo appointees employing their girlfriends side chicks against suffering NPP foot soldiers. Canada Japan e kasa asem no na chairman sabun so asem okan no so owura Dr. Nyaho so okan no Nyaho Tamaklo
is my mentor.
Wa respond
one of my mentors.
Yeah, wa kan asem atre yeah. Reference say chairman sabun so.
Yes, all rounder too, from sports to politics to social issues.
Yeah, share all these issues on today's program. And here you won komodi na ye hia so so join here. Now do version eba. So ho, ye share say ni edi nkomo a enye ye nkomo, eye Ghana nkomo. Enti we Ghana ni by there na onso adwene na nyina yakeka adwene abom na ye tumi atoa ama bibia nso atumi akoso. Aha Unity Radio 103.9. Let me officially welcome Manucho onto today's show. Manu akwaba pom ti saying.
Yeah, pom ya. Very good morning and
yeah, stretch spring him.
Yeah,
no spring. No, spring in the brow.
From Bram.
Nem be more.
Me so Mike me so ba. Me yen so ba.
Sasa.
Me so ba betunyo. Wo ni, me so Mike man na soja. Bob, you been doing? Over the weekend, I didn't see you much. I mean, looks like you've not been doing the usual things I eat me every weekend. I've not really been potent this weekend. I hope you've done everything good and right.
You've not been potent, isn't it?
Potent.
And then you need time for potent.
Oh, God. I would there. It's just why I'm ready to me and my potency. I hope you've been keeping forth for men. This weekend, you did everything that men have to do for us. So you've been keeping forth for us.
I don't understand what you mean.
Why you be this weekend?
BBR saying.
You know, this week I couldn't come. I couldn't come to you. So I'm hoping that you were able to come.
You couldn't come.
I couldn't come.
If you couldn't come,
I couldn't come to your house.
And how does that make you think that? Yeah, but because I'm here.
No, yes. Auntie, you are doing well. You are doing well. So
yeah. Masina me
yeah.
Masina sana momokano.
Yes. Everybody takes their mind to beyond their soul. It's too long. You need to shorten it. Asenana.
I don't know how does that.
Wase. It's just a one. Wase mami. You're wasenana. Don't worry. Languages like a conglomerate. Yeah, the boomer and I be brainy a shugum near CBP. But thanks for keeping up for men. For men, the very things I couldn't do, you've been doing it for us. Why? A very good morning to Kent Fredericks. As early as at 9 o'clock, no, I started by them and say he's missing us. Yeah, it has been a long weekend.
Well, so I believe, sir, at here for better, say because the toughest day to work.
A Monday morning.
Especially
today's weather is
toughest
chilly,
day
woozy.
to work.
Today calls for 4 legs. I mean, these are times I envy people who are married.
Yeah.
The only moment will be our emi so whether you say Nia Kenya then shada have mesa ne oye bia metumi bi wutumi di etumi senior metumi di ade ba ko pen up wutumi a metumi ye in times like this I na many bro so a very good morning to everybody married out there. Eric
Kwacho he say Monday morning faces.
Exactly.
Tired ones, right?
Yes,
Eric?
Yes.
Monday anopa de obi ampe.
Oh yeah. But it's every day so me say na me vibrant on Monday morning.
Obi ape Friday.
Yes.
Friday because we get to the weekend and you have to relax.
Get to drink.
Naturally, not drink. Ebi mu dia no. Ebi mu get to drink.
Yes.
But naturally,
some also get to have sex. Some also get to, have fun with their friends and family. And ebi mu dia no. Ebi mu dia no na wo hwe menim. Ombo bia dia, ensan dia obi mu dia. But having sex then ebi mu dia.
Having what?
Sex.
Now, must it be Friday to have sex?
But you are telling me that Friday is good for everyone.
No, what I said is
people love Friday nights.
Not Friday.
Fridays. Yeah, why?
I didn't say night.
Why?
Because on himself, obenya kwanya rest.
Aye, niyama.
Onye juma weekend. I mean, most people work Monday through Friday. Ebi musu ye juma during the weekend. But osha ye population ukra nipa dodo na Ghanaian population. Nipa dodo na enye juma.
So they get to do extracurricular activities on weekends, right? Drinking, having
where
sex,
curricular means
swimming. Niyama emfa kwen, emfa niya normal routines mo. Like drinking, having fun, having sex, going swimming near day, you know.
Now the obe person have sex. Must it be Friday?
So when is the best time to have sex?
Every day. Said they be our person have sex. Be a kind of habit to me. Must it necessarily be Friday?
Anyway, any Bible cry one more time.
What's it, baby?
One more time.
Oh no, you're to her. Obana and Van Hong Kame Beman. Beman, we don't have to have
so have Friday time. You do it everywhere. But their kids are home, so how do you manage that?
I do what everywhere.
What are you talking about?
My time. And I'm say you don't have to wait
have
till
time,
Friday.
Place everywhere.
No,
You can do
I
it
didn't
everywhere.
talk about place. I didn't.
By place in the Bible. So is the place important in the Bible? Do you have to do anything special to have it?
Have what?
What are you talking about?
And come my ADCC, I won't say
boy, you can't weekends.
Eric say
and I do it
Monday morning faces because you know I brebre. And I make us say the toughest day to get up to work.
You should talk for me. You the married guys, me worry, I'm very strong. I'm very potent. Maybe I got to rest.
But Eric saw your face too.
Eric, no. What
said Monday morning faces, not face.
No. There's a silent. Put it at the end. Faces. Or be your guy's face.
Okay.
No, be worried. The end of the weekend.
Henrietta Socha.
Henrietta, a very good morning. Mitcham, close to Croydon. You'll be coming there very soon. We can see maybe some as well.
Edinburgh for a year.
Oh yeah.
The Duke
of
the
Edinburgh.
Prince of Duke.
Yeah, 99 years. Near me, Jan said didn't live to see Arsenal win Champions League. Wouldn't say Arsenal fan.
Yeah. Royal family nina.
Meji be man.
Is there so more about Chelsea?
More about Chelsea.
Queen. Yeah. So more gonna masiache.
Oh no, they can't.
If you for gonna masiache.
London can only be red. London can never be blue.
Chelsea had the pride of yes. No. Yeah, Champions League get the trophy in the coach and say
you can be the pride, but London.
More mami crew yen mo nyam. Crow teams be Bri, Tottenham, Arsenal, Crystal Palace, West Ham, Fulham, we obien to me fast and you nyam we be mremeda. Chelsea for my mama the pride of London.
Bronimbo as
him the pride of London in Chelsea.
Bronimbo was say a flash in the pan. What I say? Tender does not strike at the same place twice. Except of course you are cursed. I mean, fine, you broken your virginity, so me I'm okay. Once you broken your virginity. Yeah, as we are yet to break our virginity as far as Champions League is concerned. So them we break it, you can do it a lot of times. And there, you still, you've not even penetrated, let alone lubricating it to win. So I agree.
You've not what?
Broken our virginities yet.
In the Champions League.
Yeah, exactly. But Chelsea, the more they say, "Fala, mo name and so hum, mo kona moba." Some say for.
Yeah, we are playing tomorrow.
You're on course to win a second one. I mean, virginity there. I mean, we want to keep it intact.
Eric say I should stop dreaming.
Exactly. London is always right.
What?
You see, pride. Those you can use a lot of words.
Now, but so you know where he's coming from now. In the olden days, he belonged to the elitism, as you put it.
Yes.
So, but he say, so him the team he supports.
Tell me.
Eric is a Man U fan.
Oh, Man U. Oh, yeah.
So
London for Nedi and come.
Yeah, Nedi and come out here crazy. City of Manchester.
Exactly,
only Man City. Me amuting crazy.
And they
London
is the brain of the world. That is where commerce, everything started. They control 90% of the whole world. USA
nyama crazy. City of Manchester.
Exactly. All the crazy.
Crazy. Most player to me say, "Well, nya land the omba." Crazy.
Na we say there na brabo ye boko anymore na no. O fi land also me crazy.
Yeah, can now Cabintin and Marino kick can be chair, you know. Oligona social no. Also wonyamia Ferguson free up Monchere legacy amoja. Me na mabeje meji trophy 1 season. Meji Europa League Carling Cup. Okobo Europa League last year utimije. Ya nyu mfrim.
Exactly.
Yeah, Casima na Eric Uber can be.
Yeah. Oh, one more there. I mean Manchester there and fan Cassim. The Selandi Casima men say no. Men Falandi.
I say we live in the village. Okay. The EPL home. The EPL home.
Oh, yeah. I mean, the pride. It takes more than everything to live in London. I mean, Chelsea are in the intro. I mean, these are days that
I say Fergie favoritism and only few referees ho. Enra Manchester for she go back you disallow you be social media. Just as a Premier League near bar Manchester United for us they own the referees. Until referees no take a decision. Every decision must favor them.
Exactly.
No be a team pon ball. Yes, Munko dressing room. Munko dressing room. Na Munko CC mo. Na referee afrofra mo say mumra. Ball no me na me pon ya me san boa. Na me nyi penalty mamo.
The assistant. Na ya penalty. Ya dey friend for guitar mo we ni chinga no be nya touch na referee no filled out. Or see foot so say na word web. I'm those days abe Jimmy Bros. You see any biaba. 8 years on after. Me catch him after Ferguson. Be brand some magic league because it looks like the man is using his clout.
Yeah, no fresh city. Yeah, noisy neighbors. And they are calling our reverse.
The whole city of Manchester is blue. See, Manchester divided, highly divided. See, I'm a boy Europa. I mean, life. So Ronaldo need Messi be boy Europa there. Me shada mbusa me Arsenal je kra me need
Europa League.
No, second tier competition. I don't believe in it.
Untina dana make catch say sa we team kese. Now ko boy Europa League. Na manucho Europa League no so went to me anya. Now kese ne de.
Then you are still as a rat.
Chelsea up what you see on fair commentary. Chelsea are participating in the Europa League how many times? Twice. And in the two times we've participated,
they won it.
We've won it.
Exactly. In tomorrow we show competitions.
That's it. We've shown, sir. When we come, say about Champions League, near to me and qualify near year about Europa League, we come and we win. Yeah, say your status no so. And to see a free throw near Tiashi Bafoma. I was say and Manchester United Intina Mourinho and sometimes always say over Man U.
Oh yes, but I know some more discipline. I mean,
yeah,
my manager at least there's a thin line between noise and getting the job done, and I think that's what Mourinho does best. He has a way of deflecting tension on teams. So they're gonna associate. It's not talking too much, but
I don't know what Henrietta say. I say I can't hear.
Yeah, sound.
And Henrietta, I saw you.
Yeah. Increase your volume.
And as I refresh your phone,
exactly.
I say it's jammed. I can't hear anything.
Oh,
refresh because the volume works here.
It works perfectly. And this weekend I'm a bonny dimpa. I'm in the quadasum.
What Henrietta?
Yeah, exactly. And
Henrietta, yeah, try to have volume in our ear, Jumakama. Yeah, I'll say it's okay.
One of these days I'll talk to her.
You talk to Henrietta?
Yeah. I'll arrange my voice and talk to her.
How?
Medium
bay.
The same medium you used to talk to her.
No, the meme on the number.
God being so good, made him the Facebook crowd and
I intend on coming back and saying to them, so you're going to talk about Facebook. And apart from Unity Radio, no, won't mean get it through her.
Oh, that's not on him. I'll surprise you one of these days.
No, my man, yes, I make us on block.
But you don't want me to be like you so one day. You once like me.
Only Ken Frederick see me enemy of progress. No. You want to be like me, you have to go for the single ladies out there.
How?
And now we should movie be normally single ladies.
All the single ladies.
Single
ones.
So Henrietta, worry.
Me
my contact.
Some penny kunu.
Ono so mpel.
Oh, I know highway dey hu.
Me dey na hu e.
Oh, dey know something.
So I mean about.
Sure, unya ba nti.
Or discipline.
Every choice is based on your brother's wishes.
That's my point, and I know her. On worry they are different.
Worry, but yes, I'm going to send a message. Don't mind him. Let's go.
Private message. That's a lie.
There's no problem. Credit.
And I also Ken Fredericks me who the message on my way.
Oh, and
Kent is
welcome.
Enemy who are
or the Sunday Kent. I mean, Bazien, Frances.
Yeah, Channel Germany. I know Momo Shane.
Kent happily married 2 kids. I mean,
Kent.
Yeah, Kent is.
Now, father and also know as we mean the same pool.
Oh, we both support Team Brest. We both have a team called Brazia.
You don't have a team called Brazia.
A player called Brazia.
So why did you say team? Oh, I didn't know
we only have one team called Brest, and we have a player called Brazia who supports from the behind. Kotoko. Oh, my
okay, sure. For results in Eric, unim say Eric has.
Yeah.
Eric has SIA Man U.
Yes.
Yeah. Eric has Man U.
Hey, and the two sides of Kotoko scores again. It takes a almost in here 2-0. Almost breakum Chelsea 2-0.
Okay.
It's a
Until from 4-0.
Yeah.
I know about 2-0.
2-0.
The first game under Mariano Barreto was 1-1, right?
Exactly.
Into 3 matches, we conceded 1 goal.
Exactly.
And I was share
7 goals.
more than 7.
I share 4.
Oh, 7.
4 no share.
Yeah. So that is resounding.
Yeah. He's doing well. He's doing well. I mean,
That
he
is
deserves
very
the plaudits.
resounding. Yeah.
It's least room to ever say Ghana football. Is it the coaching or the players? Because the same players not their body and magic, but they were not doing so as much as some of foreign coaches. Maybe it's a subject you have to look at. How the foreign coaches are able to go. Maybe it has to do with organization. It goes into maybe a crew and say, why didn't you find Brunin on your mind? Then people get irritated and jealous and sometimes too very annoying, which I agree.
Solomon Akwesi Brefwa Sarah, say good morning. How are you all and your weekend? Solo, yeah, Nyami Adam. We enjoyed our weekend and we hope someone will enjoy. And honestly speaking, because I had a tough weekend. I had a very, very tough weekend. The whole of yesterday, I was mensiform. And Ramen who said the abontain put here. I never stepped out of my house the entire yesterday, and I can still feel in my bones. Send them a bread. Se mu se ne ebia later monfan chain we needed to be we were so exhausted that we could have even taken today off. But we thought about you and we thought about our country.
Yes.
And what we need to do together to help build the Ghana we all aspire to see. Nti to me njae mo sa say abani ene mo bedwene enu nti ne aba. Nti Manu.
Yes.
Henrietta say Untimimfa backdoor behind. I shouldn't worry.
I shouldn't. Yes.
Me worry.
When the task is difficult, that's when I enjoy it. I don't like easy task. I like those I can go through the back door. I mean, I don't own the house, so I can't go through the back door. The owner can go through the back door, the front door. Me, I can only come through the front door, so that I'll not be called a thief. At least the best way is to tell your brother not to worry. Then the rest will follow.
What was what you say?
But some chess, yes, I can't say you don't have to worry, because at the end of the day, you are not the one going to enjoy or suffer. If she's going to enjoy, you are not the one. If she's going to suffer, you are not the one. So the only best you can do for yourself is not to worry. Why? The best you can do for yourself is not to worry. Boom. Or you are worried.
Me person mama ti the person channel say I'm
don't worry. And I say man worry na me say make sure the best you can do for yourself is to not worry. Now the same thing. What's the difference? You always ready meanings into what I say. Me say the assembly the mechanic straightforward. Me fan chen. But Ash Gold, remember our GPA results.
No, my your message.
Okay.
Your motivational message, very important.
Yes.
Your motivational message, bar. I say my bro is protecting his wife. Now,
You see that I agree to that. There's a thin line between I want to protect you better, but you don't trust me, so you think your brother is protecting you. That's what makes it beautiful. Once you sisters. For now, because when you into himself, you can protect her better than me. But reality, nature, God knows that I can do it better than you. But it's just a matter of proving myself. So I'm on course to prove myself to
now. I won't acknowledge you, sponsor.
Yeah, I done it to rich Olu.
Sponsor for sir. No, that's rich way. Motivational message. Manucho stick.
Big Olu.
Blood pressure rule no the back.
Can caliber. Danko.
No, they always say blood pressure rule. Consent. I was already on pa. Oh yeah, and start issue say blood pressure.
No.
You know, Henrietta told me yesterday saying as much as you make her laugh, no.
Yes.
And somehow can you no crepa?
Yes, I've never lied before.
No, don't go too extreme. Oh, and you say Henrietta can and do be more tell you you are human being.
No, then I didn't know. Say me try and chop then I didn't know. And I mean you preach him them at the power. Say quite sorry because you want to be richer. Then you are good as a gambler. You don't go to church because you want to be rich. You go to church because you want to go to heaven.
Yeah,
hard work brings riches.
Obi a sophon so. Na obi a sophon so no person onyeska scanty no sophon na just ono so arm robber.
Oh yeah, arm robber. It is true because I saw it there and I shouldn't be for that. You see, there can be seminars here about how to be rich, how to take off your money near there. But your sole purpose of going to church is to seek the face of God and enter heaven. And into the bread. Then I think it was so good. So in the name of wanting to be riches, or many sekentina, that's God bless us. No two ways about that. By or the hard work account. When you work hard and God blesses you, you enjoy the fruit of your labor.
Hey, Henry Tanzo, acquiring some of the Henry Takra, now money can more. And every time you say mechanical, or say, okay, front door and back door.
Exactly. So I want it.
Or say, I'm anti coming. Name monitor that pa what? Yeah. Wow, fee. Now we do want see a she quota the good front door. Now to make of a background room. Set me a me fee. Wow, fee. Wow, fee. Into so what far front door and you see a she be big one. Nti won't me remark. Ya hwe bibia gu on as say clean as I'll make sure some. No, you can't clean it. At the end every month we shegu on me shegu on say I clean it. You clean it and be back. You far back door not the room. There be. One far back door room. We far back door say. You go to the back door and enter the house. Say if bia. If you front and back door. We are civil engineer. Exactly. And your front and back. Nah then if you be in the back door. Doors bebre. But front and back door they say unya. Doors exit points bebre. And yeah if you are doors it can be more, but I'm interested in the front and the back door. Every house should have a front door and a back door. So if you do another front door is sealed, I can go through the back door. It's as simple as that. Don't think too much. Don't add anything to it. Just stay to civil engineering, then you'll be safe. We decode my own. Henrietta say, hey, front door saying all the goodies are there. Exactly. I don't know what good is. Eric Kwacho he say, Manucho, a girl here wants your number. Hey, yes. Eric, don't try to. Eric, be my manager. Be my manager. You are inflaming it. Pen number. Eric, be my manager. He said, I said my manager crowd, so that people talk through my manager. Eric, it's only me a pen. Why? Yes, analysis on enough for brand. You consider. No, maybe yes, I be James. You know about what Henrietta. Oh, God bless you. You always speak the truth, pa. Exactly. Henrietta, dear. Henrietta, so you're making this guy win. I mean, tell us, say, don't worry, no. You look worried. Henrietta, dear, don't worry. Don't worry at all. Eric is official. I accept Manucho. Official, yes. Manager. Exactly. My manager, pa. Official. Exactly. Okay. This is my money. And your baby you want to come to me, go through Eric. Yes, that's Eric, what I'm saying. Haaland, Real Madrid, Barcelona, near the Perno, the agent, and then the papa and nam no more. Eric is my Milo Ryla. I'm the Poba. I have to do the job on the field. Then he does the job in the background. So I'm not by assessment. And see, if I don't play well on the field, how will we get people to manage or to bring money to the club? It's a medium Pochettino. No, me Zidane. At the end of the day, you see, interesting those of us who talk, no, we get the biggest way charm. You have the luckiest charm, but we need people like Eric in the background to be doing the job. Solomon Bisase and Yabrisi Yabesa Kwajuma. Solo another. We are not Premier League. Never relax with it. We are not going anywhere. Exactly. We are not going anywhere today. Don't worry. I will chabra boy. Henrietta said ne onkwejuma. I say I'm off today. Yeah, I wish I was very close. I wish I was very, very close. Close to where? We say Portsmouth and come. I got 3 minutes now, boy. 11. 3 minutes. This one. 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Is the mean to me kwanwa. And can say more Portsmouth and come for train. Achabe. Also, the beer you make her day, but then you overwhelming. What have you done special today that makes Henrietta feel say? Exactly. What money day is special? I've touched there in unusual places. Huh? I've touched her in unusual places. You've touched her in unusual places where you dare to touch. I said those are the spots. Baby, I made a mistake and won't me for some call. I mean, okay. Look at you. I'm sitting here with you. Oh my God, I'm off today and I'm really enjoying the program. Exactly. He always make my day, but today, dear, it's overwhelming. That's why I don't understand. I will never disappoint you. What have you done? I will never disappoint her. I will make sure that she has the best of everything in life. I'm getting confused. Let me be your man. No, Henrietta. Let me be your man. You've got to remember that. You see, your friend Cosmic Energy. I say, well, semi-trailer, tell the fat container. When you share ye, I said, they call New Jersey. Then, a more they say cocoa. Then actually, many on the beer.
the energy between us and frequencies.
Na o manager adwuma be na obey so wa ne clubs kasa.
No, but so every time needs to go through my manager. So first time mini manager. See I manager until no so number honum till you go there actually I want to get money to see for real. Then you start from there.
O manager say you are playing with West pa.
West are playing with me. West the media go media and top one I'm shame. Okay. Very good morning to all of them. We appreciate you. We appreciate you very, very much. I mean, for you we are.
Yeah.
For you we are.
What 1 minute?
1 minute.
Now segment now.
1 minute there.
If so be acknowledge your sponsor.
1 minute there me me be bantɛ me 1 minute. Huh? Be me bantɛ 1 minute is too small for me. Now foreplay boy say 1 minute. Opo 1 minute they say so.
Foreplay.
Foreplay boy say foreplay cry 15 to 20 minutes. Now I'm 1 minute. Over them there.
What do you mean by foreplay?
Now 1 minute over 7 there.
Me say segment and I cut 1 minute and 10:59.
You have 1 minute.
Yeah, so that's what I mean. All along I've been telling you. I do 3 minutes. Me catch us I cut 3 minutes.
Me 1 minute in a hammy. I mean, Bema they can say 1 minute I help. Yeah, the biggest insult you can have as a man. See me, they don't tell me I have 1 minute. Bema they 1 minute. No, 1 minute. 1 minute is 1 minute is. Okay,
your time now, so. Acknowledge your sponsor for
yeah. Big Olu. Yeah, Big Olu. So you tear. I mean, go to Big Olu. Or spacious. I mean, he sells other stuff too, and you have parking, you have everything. That me call Ghana for the first time. I want to meet him. Do Ghana on the airport in your Manicho wife.
Sir.
Yes.
Normally, Tonyum.
Oh, you mean your time, mommy? You'll be your time. I mean, the Clippers, no. I know, yes, I'll be born more. I know, yeah. But Big Olu took his time, give me one of the best cards I can ever have. But they call Ghana. And you so you here. I mean, it's on the Millbury Street, right?
687.
Yeah, maybe 687 Millbury Street. Go there. Upka no say Manicho no semen brahasi. I mean,
Obenya discount.
Obenya discount.
Okay. Manicho segment, right?
Manicho segment.
Manicho stick.
But password. Who do one want say Manicho? And I know okay. Beautiful discounts.
Jemfi Rosina Gonna say good afternoon Opo National and Manuchu. I'm watching you live from Ochirikrum. Mecha Ochirikrum for you na Mecha of Animo.
Yes. Of
Animo.
The master fatu for Minimo anyway.
Hey.
Opo fatu in person better.
Henrietta say Pepe. He's touched me where my brother cannot.
Exactly. Wow. I said champagne cocked that shit, but you say pop. Oh, come beyond now. I mean, once a natural until not start take some catches, so take your time. You see, the more you resist, the sweeter it gets. Oh, if there's no resistance, and yet, oh, to your resistance in your name, the more you resist, the sweeter it gets. So say, oh, resist. Say I shouldn't get her. Now she's also coming closer, and I make her. So you flow into each other.
Yeah, segment.
You have better time. More better time. You been count. Because look, yeah.
And our manager have better.
Exactly.
The manager is you say
very good. Yeah, weather night there.
I was saying, Mamuina, I'm watching. Wherever you might be. Minim say Rita, you are in UK. In Timodia, we are Ghana for your mama. Asia for the Moko. Adia Samboa.
Yes, plus 12. Yeah, plus 12.
Hey, not just a more.
Yes,
they're almost getting into tomorrow.
Exactly. 11 p.m. in China.
China.
Australia and put the
Algeria for so a modern message about China. In Iraq ni Iran for being so.
Wow.
Yeah, the money na say.
In our Danfnos Air Force and Royal Air Force in the Gulf region.
Yeah, Arab region. Michael Thompson.
Wow.
Yeah, wow. Michael.
I want to meet him one day when he comes home. When he comes home, yeah. We'd love to meet.
Yeah. Kalushati efichira haya
Ken Cash.
Ana obeba show no. Ana oti Facebook. And now the message back ramenka. Because programs manager instructing me says, "Oh, message back show nizwa."
Kalusha bra. At least Monday day. Okay. Come and let's have fun, you know. Me no ni nyani ebro.
Answer na ebe kan motivational message no crowd. My member said that man WORCESTER for on behalf of Massey, Cecilia Chumesi, any Mark Chumesi, any Euphoria Nane. And Cecilia Mensa na ochida mudin nano memendano. I mean it was overwhelming. WORCESTER for much or doma ni efe almost M5 days so mfa na se kese pa emfa mamonti nyame nhira mu nyina for mo adaje mo achede any mo presence ni nyina no it's very much appreciated. Enti masi na ochida na mobile no asida kese pa ene de mamo na ye das dia na ye asida ni bi nso efri yenu abema eye Collins ochre ono so ne yere ese yemfa aseda kese ema Worcester for ono so ye ne yere eye ne maame yi our Church of Pentecost 41 Providence Street. In fact, I was there and Miami Mami Ruth in so Presby and so ne na ma also yama yako na ono so see emphasize that at the tail end of the show the asidani bema Worcester for obia OTCC atia the unti afi obe join later no so ye beda mu nyina say God richly bless you for your time, your donations, your presence and everything. Weekendi odi koboa obi dwumadi da bia meka say oyonko da no dahwe say asem to da unhu say the wiasete and sometimes na ye ka asem bi say obi o feel say ono de oh man ko bi program adan I don't need nobody I don't share afidie nyiw da unhu obi ka mu asem unhu say de we need each other. Me call school on manuchu me class B. It was mental health class B. Yeah. Na professor no Worcester State University. Professor no chradie but on my coat B say yemfan nwene asem like no you take one quote now weave you explain now I expand it.
Yes.
Na ni quote odema no the odema yan eye me da me use or say needing one another is basic.
Yeah.
Needing one another in life is basic.
Exactly.
That was my quote. Now, mention your class hall. That was the quote that taught me a lot in life. So, and he said,
"No man is an island."
Exactly.
I mean,
you can be rich to the highest point or degree in life. You need people.
Exactly.
So,
there's somebody someone has to carry it to you. I mean, that's why I always say Worcester is my Nineveh. I've lived elsewhere. Nipa kro benye bi akasakra wonye bi. Omun cry they wouldn't even mind you. But Worcester, it's a family. It's one big family. Make time.
Eric say next week Monday.
Yeah. Oh, good. Let's meet. Let's have fun. Well, at every point in time in your life, when you be baby, I can say when I Ghana for say maybe they say when you meet somebody, know how to talk, know how to die. Well, we share now within 30 minutes. No, I born the life in natural. That's what I speak against. But try to be each other's keeper.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what makes us Ghanaians and united. In every, I say prayer. Once you put it together, that is unity.
Okay. Into with that, no Yemfa Richway sponsored word of motivation and Opebia Debra for them quickly. After Manucho steak, now the word of motivation, bro. And the no che Richway to school. Many can fast the man on Pacho Papa or boy pa. And this all Crodio Manas open driver's license Pacho 60 James Street, now 70 James Street. Nani Rich Wingers and the number 508-459-1331. 508-459-1331. Offer no Abebo from permit all the way to getting your license. Every help you need. Say we are penny, say we are kwada 508-459-1331. And then the message I will see no nche. Yeah, the actual studio ha ya bra titi hey. Now so ya mpa ba ya ba ne oba be ebe dwendwene Ghana ho. Na yedi show no bro. And then I say a river cuts through a rock not because of its power but because of its persistence. River cut through rock and yet ensuno no ho a edin echen boba no lemum se ompaba eboba na edin kura da bia mebo ho ko sa said yako oboni dua mu no onzo de na no fia no oboni no ko enti de na no wo chane say a river cuts through a rock not because of its power, because if you o de hwensuo ni rock say ensuo pe say or cut it through rock at a time enya ade a obetumi. But what the river does and he say I still want to penetrate. I still want to cut through the rock. So what I will do is say, I will never give up at Debia Mekohon, kakra, sa, no, they are cut it through. Internet, word of motivation and rich will to school see and no one say, Ma emawa bemumu in short. Men kasa, no, I can't get my PhD. I can't do this carpentry work. I can't become this. I can't become that. Oh, media me menya kwanya nko school nti abrochira me baye. No. Me pa cho ubetumi aye. You can do it. All you need is to persist. Persist. Memma wabamu nya den embu. So wabamu embu a now persist here. Me say ube get it to the other end of your dream. But say wabamu bua, you see you easily give up. And a river doesn't cut through a rock because of the power the river has, but because it persists, because it never gives up, because it never stops flowing. So, I can say success is the ability to go from one failure to another with no loss of enthusiasm. Success is the ability to go from one failure to another. But you don't lose the energy that takes you to fail. And people say, who fail without loss of enthusiasm. No. Now I get it there. Me kaisa quote to say Winston Churchill and the kaisa asem no. Internet no can say a river cuts through the rock not because of its power, but because it persists. Say me mabamu muda. Ebo na de inside the kra panyan or the two bebum pan. Manu faga ka nko.
Yeah, I think it's self-explanatory. No wasa can you say. Even in civil engineering, and so just a droplet, a hit metal over time. Sometimes it might take even 100 years, 200 years, but still a better. It should just be a drop on it. Kakrank. It's as much to do with. And yes, one day, what him went to mean doing to give up on yourself.
You can't civil engineering crown and maybe can't say, Usi Abru sign. Now a flow soon.
Yeah.
Now flow soon now. Dinosaur. Na da ho cha ne nsuo gusu sa bo nsafe concrete ne nsuo no etutu so kra also the chippings we the hwan cement abo expose no na afi nsuo no uram bo wan say tale o flow no start leak until wa me bodan ne so a edan ne be say
you better cry there honum pa there are lots of story buildings 4-story 5-story in the pete no matter flow no my parapet or matter ends no more parties near the auto because they didn't have a lot of spaces to sit into over the years in the being 50 years 30 years we be na so ni sipina concrete in kwetu near there because in so no kakran persistence na ema with results sometimes might be weak. You should be patient and should be persistent. You don't give up. Quitters never win and winners never quit. Keep that mind. And sometimes you try one, you try two, you don't succeed. You don't have to give up on yourself. Chroma say, especially a momo chroma put there. Obeka just me try 6 times, try 7 times. Nobody remembers how many times you wrote.
Now you're nursing,
Yes.
Of Ghana na buy no unko college wa. Or buy no you're nursing exams. Or you're no mako say 11 times.
11 times.
The
person could have given up. Ghana any 1, 2 plus you may give you up. Into whatever you are doing. Nyasa say even a river to cut through a rock to find its way down. Sometimes it needs to be persistent because naturally the river the water is softer than the rock. And God things been look wouldn't you seem so bare boarding. But persistence over the years, sometimes it might even take some years by crying ABC million years, 200 million years. But the bottom line is that it will finally have its way if it keeps the persistence and the patience. Into wherever you find yourself, Ghana, what tribe it's not working for you, person training college, what wrong maths, don't give up on yourself. The testimony lies in you eventually being able to do it. Boy, no be saying as mon testimony bia. Because I say me try Martin 15 times. The 15th effort in Mpono. Me nya me di na me tum the choir na me tum abey me whoever I am in this world. Into for whatever you want to do, no. Remember that this is the persistent phase. Just get it sorted. 2-3 years or 10 years down the line, no, you see the results. You better can say, me tis our program na go say I nearly gave up. Me tis be also or doctorate in nursing. He will nearly give up on herself. But in Kakranka naturally men give up. I mean, the glory lies in you wanting it yourself, and you started this journey. And on the baby. So there's so much glory in this statement that persistence and patience wins the race. So don't give up on yourself because the first time you're not able to.
And when we talk about persistence, what we mean is that those of you listening to us, especially in Ghana, you say in Sierra River, no to me cut it through rock, and yet because of now what about persistence in itself means to say ubenya otwen ubenya adaji ubenya abotre so and yes na otwe na why billionaire getting to be rich overnight. That is not what persistence means. Work your ass off. Ye juma boisikanon kakra you say little drops of
water make a mighty ocean.
Until the quotation no and I quote and ye nyina ye sua bibia from no it goes back and forth.
Yes.
It tells you say wo ye bibi wo de botai bi esi oni so na kohia or how amane nsiakwan de ana siakwan bia wo mu a memma waba mu mbu gyanhodin ne akokoduro se abrabo no ahwease ka ho ntina meka say Christian Churchill ka say obi a obobra na otehwe no wate ahwe o tribe no wate ahwe na bamu mu a otumi konanim abra ahoden na ode tehwe no eso nte ahoden na ode pushi tehwe no eso nte no osa nipa no na obetumi adi nkonim
break it through.
So until all we are saying is wo Ghana ye adwuma ne jai mojesika na aba Ghana for mabunu so no.
Yeah.
We just want to be rich overnight. Yes, hwehwuma de ekode so utimiko mo isane manokra me I don't believe it in the first place.
Oh yes,
but
of course.
even sankaye adwuma and movies I was watching a Nigerian movie where some guy went and did that thing and then yes on peso be ni time so yes dey obeti my oba extend and say on kontete so who say sebi obi jane nan fresh one no wakotete no odi.
Yeah.
And then the guy was just haggling around to nam wuram ehwe mo ans Africa de mo mo se be mo ja mo na wuram.
I know.
Who so obi aya yes a dryer de cheso fresh na wakofa na sebi look at these things
people go
so
through
disgusting
because they want quick way to money. Amunya, they want to be rich overnight. That's why I changed the message this morning that I mean to be rich and it's hard work. We agree. God will add blessing into it. But bibia we bia na de foundation ye weaker engine. Say do be say kwan na de bia be water no be water na e de hu be tunen bakro ni engine no it will go. But one kasa wo fema na to me agnya wo riches nya de obakro mu a Elon Musk ne sa Walmart na de nya they have a story. Almost starting na
exactly my point. Say who start na nkana me beka say if you want to know the true history behind people who are genuinely rich, and I'm using the word genuinely to qualify rich here.
Yes.
And yeah, omo sabi omo yes
overnight no.
Those are not the people we are talking about.
Yes.
Omo kwatena politics mo 4 years no ma be sika for no bia. Omo de omo wiawia sika. Your taxes omo gigi no mo wia.
No my motivational speakers. They lie through their teeth.
But go to people like Professor Indum. Go to people like Kwame Despite.
Exactly.
Yeah, Tikumasi Despite. You know the history behind.
Exactly how they started.
Kwaku Aten, Angel Mo. Look at how they all started.
Yeah.
Obi who say obi anyeska ofu say sorry ya. Ebi mo ha omo de mu tie. Papa mo ele foundation. Omo number. But you can also learn tina manu choka assembly last week say you can be born poor, but if you die poor,
don't blame anyone.
What you say? Ntabusia there no channel pay ni say so person you be a be successful nyesi kan ko an dey successful.
Oh yes,
it's the legacy you leave on this earth. Abraba ubo 10 cities now one obi here 1 city a ubo ano.
Yeah.
So that is how to measure success. And yes, success needs to be sikeni bebre overnight. So your conscience, your principles of life, your kindness ni nyina kabom tina machi de nyum da bia me de o se nipa be pay din e wa asase we so me pay nche. Somebody can live 120 and so wu ayen kan no obi be just 30 years the din be cast asase we so forever.
Just 2021 but
so that is how we measure success. Nti enne de no kan say misrewo abusua mama yenjai sikani brena abayen so quick way of getting rich. I'm talking to especially those of us in Ghana. In Ghana, I'm relating this to the Kasua Meda that happened last week that everybody is talking about. And I'm telling our politicians, any yen sofofwa, neoma dani omo ya sofofwa komfwa, omo de denkwala, fa munipa mojabra, fa nipa party webra, fa webra, ebemo ye. That somebody listening to me out there today should know, sir, those things are all lies. They trick you to commit yourself. For the rest of your life, you will never be the same because you be in a battle with your conscience for the rest of your life. You be in a battle. You be in a battle. so called sika wakoji sika duro koye whatever now nam ho na wankasa conscience in several right sika no kura wunya adwempa ene opepe mfandi abusuan. What we are saying today is a river cuts through a rock not because of its power but because of its persistence. Intene abrabon no wotehwe asore oton tomatoes na anye ya kotonya adoa. Try other things, you will get what will bring your breakthrough. It nya ukofa obi life adenti na upese unyeska na ujueni one mponche na beje omani debi uni nipa ubebo maame papa ba wabusuafo namfo no people around you be adwuma nipa benya biaye enipa na bebo wa mo onyeska no enipa no bebo wa mo onyeska no ebi na wo sa kokum edia benyeska ebi na wo sa take your life the life that you want to better it no uko take obi die ansa na wo wa ba benyeska na sasika no beden wedi obeden wa enjoy ntia busuan ene let's learn say yenye adwumaden na yem persevere. Let's champion our goals with a lot of enthusiasm. In the presence of failure no, we should not lose any enthusiasm. That is the only way I bet me achichiri my Ghana. Yenim say niama nyeye economy no ma yeden economy ni emu ye den na ye nkwala na the last week na manujo na make say ye tifi ye aduane ni si wo ye nam na ye yigu apampentre so na ya che nam no na watu di asi wo nti nam no kasa okoyo na ma nwie na fufu na asante
di dua so akopɛ nam ni.
That is how Ghana has been, and those days na we are so credit de the social life we used to have. Mami na enye mami bankwa o mami nua ba fa o se ono so ne ba no hu mami nua ba se real sibling. So ene ahoapenya ene obi apese me mami ba na yeye ne nana ba na yeye we ma na yeye nti eno asan yen social setting ene Ghana the way we used to live and how we used to happily live together because obi apese o pentem nya no obi apese o kire se Americano me na medimu kane. But that is not how this world is about. This world is about how you can make impact and make one closer, the next person closer to you feel important and feel valued. So, abusuanti mo mayenhwe na yensu bibi mfrim na yenhu say ensu river. Manucho, what rock can river not penetrate or cut through?
Any rock. Metamorphic, sedimentary, igneous, persistence. You can't joke with water. You're one of the most strong proponents. We engineering on Bekacho and they be ensuebema a loosen bearing capacity because it's very, very strong. It's rocket a bebon leave it over time. Ubebano I created a havoc and so chimo a pepe fine edge. Into that one there persistence on jaida obey yes woodpecker boomer anytime we get to this motivational message you know my emotional part because the youth of today baby Ghana quick. You know I know say on my I perfectly appreciate and understand but on my no nkyere say kokum life to make riches kofa obi life nua wo ho oba wo ho oyere wo ho you protect them no akwachi obi ba no so chem no wo no say the wo watching oba wo no. I was watching a movie where this Nigerian actor he tried to when he played that role character na ono no anya sika ana yese manu on fa ne ba baby edun just ono de ne ba be den ebe sacrifice he went to the shrine e ka kire konfo ni say osre na say de obetumi di asesa ne bana mani bia on fa nya den on fa nsesa because ne ba ye ba akopɛ. So, until na me share the moral essence of the story is exactly. Until me share movie ni sana msi you see this guy akoje adro isikeni in the movie. Yes, see the adro no bosom ni se omo pe ono an blood son. Yes. Ne ba ma ba akopɛ. Ono mfambra they were pleading with the bosom no your money time now so he kept going there to plead. Yeah, can song for be the branca quick. I can do overnight to chase cardi but Debbie I'm catch say a draw a banner at the end part. What makes it serious that you can get everything overnight but you can't get a 20-year-old child overnight. Fine, wait to me adopt it. There's adoption which I also agree say and you need full munkwana ya odia. which me for be there no ahwe ni yie at the end of the day we are see a percent of ye keke but we bet te wa wo there afi mu for 20 years we bet me nyiska one day we bet me aware one day we bet me atofie we bet me bibia but wo blood one there ye anti imagine so bia one there ye precious to him or her now wo obi aka cho say kofa na fa bra be blood sacrifice na fa pesika now I mean where lies your conscience? Say you'll be rich overnight. That's why I said the message is even getting to the church too, which we should start preaching it to that master. You are here to seek the face of God, but to be rich, you have to work. There's no easy money. There's no easy miracles. $1 billion. Not a baby no assessor. No, then you are living your life in a gamble. But what talk when we one day at a time? What could idea $2? What could turn $2.50? What you make $2? When you $1, then it will grow. Once you are getting more than you are spending. So can't be, and one day you will make it, and that is the surest way to be successful in life. Success comes in making sure your problems are less than what you are getting. That will be your real value as a human being. Inti so quick and easy way say be ye way na ya titim ra na de gubo adaka mi ebiesu na say isika na ade na consciously eating the minds of the youth, you know. People should just desist from it. Maybe you might not be able to stop them from doing it on TV, but we can still talk to the conscience of people watching them too. So at the end of the day, you can't let them be slaves to you that TV so kwande SMO appealing to the kids, be each other's keeper. And mum will be help when the need comes. I've heard testimonies. And said there's this Brazilian family every year every month be almost shipping and one of their Ghana. And I'm taking pain and say, why do they do it? Ghana, I'm sure order. Why do they do it? It's you a Tomacomas Namaka someone ye. Baby, I know rise here could do what position of Massachusetts as you have no idea. The husband saying, yeah, Papa me and Komundu until they don't joke with some of these things too. Say, Papa, yeah. Sometimes wrestle with God. Wrestle with God.
No so cry later. But when I know also brings another topic, but we'll get there. Yes. Maybe another day. Ghana who kwacha dia. What didn't your man konokrano? Say
duties na there.
Nya duties. Nyame anya wadoma. The purpose until the koye no. Edu Ghana na diminished. Ebeira. Mpenimfo na de no. Unim say na I didn't want to talk about it as a DVT. Obi wa no or the hospital near ma. Ekoche Ghana aban on the command be a ministry of we na near man say any parko no private hospital
not the call
it's near man kwa no names or the call in the hospital privately at the Genesika.
Yes but as you say this time I'm just your call maybe say problem won call Ghana that so how do you know it's being used not say on the emfa no nyankopon say onye into what we receive no so no e your problem when I will bring cases on yourself say nyankopon their mommy say me the surgical staff kwa chai wa Ghana nam wo de kwana so say what that say when you duty because we say NGO wo de kwache now they go private hospital. It will never be a blessing unless you don't believe in God.
Okay,
you don't do that because there is no way when you a lot of profits now you will lose something you never pray that you wish and you never wish for. It's persistence, patience. I had patience to it. Persistently be patient and keep doing the same thing. Keep hitting there, sometimes change the style near there, but the ultimate aim is you have to get the results.
Okay.
You've lost it.
You've lost it. Unity Radio 103.9. That is our motivational message on the program today. Brought to you by Richway Auto School, 70 James Street, Brania Morning, your driver's license. A couple of messages now. Ian to also Henrietta, who are there? Eric Kwachi or Hene. Also Lupu work your aspa. Yeah, never very good. Can Fred say Guten Morgen, Bruder?
Yeah, good morning.
Hey, I know that. Germany, morning. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning, brother. Brothers, and also brood. I almost a German. Who can brothers be?
Yeah.
BRUDES.
Yeah.
Hey, if it's Germany, you are home.
Good morning.
Henrietta say, my brother, you've said it all. Thank you. Eric Kwacho, Henry say, my guys, you should record this motivational segment and share it on social media. Very powerful today. Okay, yeah, that's Eric. We can do that. And Frances, and so I join here. Frances Punamani. Frances, yeah. So we move on with the show, and then we have a lot of issues to discuss and a lot of issues to talk about politically, economically in Ghana. Yes, yeah, better to Petro Buomu. Ebi mo sorry, almost say Ghana Panadian. Yeah, better to sorry. Enyina mahodimu. Electricity. prices to be hiked. Now, no, Ghana for be say light nankasa. There is doomsday right now. Power cut return to Ghana, according to Uko Ghana Weber. There is a report that says Go Street Business. Thereby said there is the power cut return to Ghana. Now, most have between you Mahodimu the saying I know that chance road safety you be connect to tax paying Afro barometer steady be omodi abam say Ghanaians are willing to pay taxes. Now you be say who say taxes now you tua no ye de ye adwuma esase ye de ye man na NPP National Executive Committee NEC some will take strong position on 2024 flag bearer hopefuls, but Manucho will ask say idea strong measures no be take after say omo take strong measures the krata babonten na chairman's abonsu ebreki ye no mo ntumi anka hwe ankyere no. What again are they going to do? We'll be looking into that too. Ekufado appointees employing their girlfriends, side chicks as against suffering MPP foot soldiers. Only muhane betimi akasa asemu outside MPP ni
Kennedy
Japan. So we all guess yeah. Chairman's abonsu refused to be contested. Want NPP to use same to elect flag bearer. Now we'll be getting into the details of all these stories on the show. Aha, Unity Radio 1039. But my country sporting fans say and they late. Inti say intimi for sports amremo misremo mo message me no mo fan chain or china na dia na ya emre. Honestly speaking, we didn't even want to come today, but we had to be here because yen start here there na and then we'll come and sit here and talk about perseverance. We wouldn't be qualified to talk on that subject. Say until we are here. Now the attorney said and the Premier League 2 matches for her. So you'll be a soccer fan. West Brom any Southampton 1 o'clock and a Brighton near Everton 3:15. Oko Germany, Hoffenheim, any Leverkusen, 2:30 when you Krumha, Spain, Celta de Vigo, any Sevilla, and so 3 o'clock, and Benevento, any Sassuolo. Manucho, we are now the Ghana results no quickly. Because Benevento, any Sassuolo, so and 2:45, and Omo Ebebo, until any games and but Enra, so you'll be our Premier League fan, Manchester United fans, NEJ, Enra Man U, it's Michel Tottenham 3-1, Arsenal, Sheffield. Last year, when him said Sheffield, Arsenal just 1 point. Yes. Almost share 1-0, then 1-1. Chelsea is 2-2, and almost share 3-0. Let's say they won both Chelsea and Arsenal. Omoji 4 out of 6, and Omoma 1-1. This year, table not 10. Chelsea are G6. Arsenal as well. My first round, I don't know. Yeah, but the most important thing is Arsenal to me winning 3-0 Enra over Sheffield. West Ham Leicester 3-2. West Ham taking 3-0 lead. Leicester Timumino and Newcastle also first match of Enra almost share Burnley 2-1. Enra di kuwie no Germany Enra Schalke Echa Augsburg 1-0 and Cologne and so Etnefima Mainz 05 Echa 3-2. Na the Korea or Germany, Spain, Enra, Villarreal, Tenerife, Sasuna, Chano 2-1, Valencia, Real Sociedad, 2-2, Valladolid, Tenerife, Emma Granada, Chano, 2-1, and Real Betis, any Atletico, and so a ball 1-1. The Atletico Madrid, and Roma drop points. Omo to me Shananka, Omo Etumia commanding lead or so at least, slim lead, and I Zomania, Inter Milan. Eshe Cagliari 1-0 Enra, Juventus Genoa 3-1, Sampdoria Tenerife, Napoli 2-0, Verona ne Lazio, Eboso no Lazio 1-0, Roma Bologna 1-0, and Fiorentina Tenerife Atlanta Eshe 3-2, France Enra Rennes Nantes 1-0, Brest any Nimes and a boy Brest is to me Eshe 1-0 Nimes Tekano 1-1 yeah and Lens
Draws
are there.
Draw.
Draw. Ngasa draws.
Yes, draw. The pet draws too much. We like a lot of draws.
Lens Eshe Lorient 4-1. Nice any Reims Obi and Shebi Saint-Etienne Bordeaux 4-1. Monaco Eshe Dijon 3-0 and Lyon and so Eshe Angers 3-0. So these are games that course over Europe and Enra Sunday. Mimendano say na kowie we any last results amede mamo Bayern Munich any Union Berlin ball 1-1 we know a shocking result pa. Bremen Etnefi Leipzig twamo 4-1. Frankfurt share Wolfsburg 4-3. Hertha Berlin any Mönchengladbach ebo 2-2. And Stuttgart Etnefi Dortmund twamo 3-2. Na manucho bisa se Haaland shegwana.
Yes.
But Joanna Haaland and shego. Jude Bellingham, Marco Rios and North omone shegos no. But Haaland Emma 1 assist. Wow. Haaland and
he managed to get himself in the battle.
Omiano. Yeah, they say as a the Basro no. Against City want me when you have good chances to score. Yes, and our league once and she go. Let's see, maybe Wednesday so be to me I wonder sir. And a Premier League on Saturday record by team of the week media momo Leeds United.
Yes.
Leeds United Manchester City 2-1 with 10 men.
Wow.
How possible? How were they able to do that?
So Marcelo Bielsa, I mean, he's the master tactician. I mean,
why just 4 points a free City whole this season or ball draw? I won the home. One City ball 1-1.
Yeah.
And now Babeshe City 2-1. First half no red card.
Exactly.
How did he do that?
Yes.
Okay.
All the Chelsea sitting through resting most of their boys, 7 regulars, but it doesn't.
No, but lineup no boy no masa.
Oh, comparatively, but it doesn't take it.
No. I can give you the lineup. City lineup. When I watch the game live, goalkeeper, goalkeeper Edison. And our boy Cancelo, who on the balls is ahead of Kyle Walker. And our boy Edward Mendy. Edward Mendy scored Nano. And our boy John Stones. The only player make us a pro buyer. I feel man give me Nathan Ake.
Yes.
Midfield Bernardo Silva, Fernandinho. And our boy Zichenko. And our boy no more. What are you talking about? Zichenko is a no ball omotere. And our boy anymore Raheem Sterling, Gabriel Jesus. Ferran Torres.
No time. You are question match on Moneyball United boy.
No, Masajai. City squad way. Changes or changes or Gundogan Ebem, Phil Foden Bem, Kevin De Bruyne Bem, and DB Naka.
Starters, not besides, but League has been run up. He has a difficult game in Dortmund.
You've got to credit listener. Now City bench. Exactly. The bench be boy.
Where I will agree with you, but the point is that he has a difficult game in Signal Iduna. I mean, 2-1.
Bielsa Nanka said to me no. Because
of course.
Almost first match now. Obon full squad.
Yes.
But 1-1.
Yes.
Marcelo Bielsa no. One thing I like about now we can now say Senko will better defender. Can at least be one of the toughest opponents in the Premier League.
Not here. Me started follow no.
On one 8-0 can no attack.
Chile call World Cup. No.
Yeah.
We all know Bilbao team let's share United home and away. Europa Ferguson, he was the one coaching them too. He has that penchant. Some fat team very way, but and he's been in the coaching for long. I mean, 4 decades and counting type of coaches in the BNT. I wouldn't take anything away from him, but just that the stakes are not as high as it should be. But that's where you can't tell me that say first round in Impono on any Chichemu. So there's no way you can downplay it.
Lineup who say at least Eshe first go my red card and what they Kevin De Bruyne and new women and it's still Yantuaso what the my Ghana results
when you bought 2 matches on Saturday. You started Friday.
What the kicking in our boom?
Yes. Dwarfs 11 Wonders 1-1. Ashanti Gold share had to folk 1-0.
Into has a Lucy.
Has Lucy 1-0.
Oh, now league knows how catch him say has that third. Kotoko that third. Now has that fourth.
Exactly.
Is it the Kotoko has mu?
Better show.
Young Konkwa. Yeah, the top of the league.
Exactly. With 34 points.
Mechako kushues are not pay.
Exactly. Now, Interlice share Karela 2-0. Kotoko share Bechem Ebrekum Chelsea 2-0.
Nti unse chese Bechem hono. Any Brekum hono ya seho.
Yeah, Kotoko dey.
Because you share Brekum Bechem 4-0. And you have Chelsea 2-0.
Yeah.
Nti ya chest 6 goals are more 2 teams.
Exactly.
Okay.
Now Wafa, say I'm born send your pen. Wafa share Bechem United 1-0. Legon City share Olympics 2-0. Mediama share Dreams 2-0. Neduana share Kenfaisa 3-1. Intiana wait for
Kenfaisa lose.
Yeah, I'm only say 3-1.
I like the cruiser, inshallah.
Yeah. Now Olympics in Lucy.
Oh, that day.
This I could talk about the first with 34, Olympics 33, Karela 32, Hatsofolk 30.
Ntikotoko that top would say
34 points.
And Tikotoko BT has say
4 points.
I only him. Okay, wait.
Top 4 near when in your Lucy, I got up and winning the Olympics Lucy, Karela Lucy, and Hartons Lucy. Okay,
good morning, my love bet. Give it to us. Happy Monday. Ken Frederick say Ose breast. Ose breast, but too much draws.
The draws are too much. You have to stop the draws. and concentrate on the for Brazil to give us goals.
Okay, young kind message.
Some
women depend on men when they have kids with them.
Yes.
And the relationship collapsed. There is always a problem. My bro, I'm proud of myself as a woman. I have managed to look after my 3 kids without any support from their dad and no benefit from nowhere. So you can imagine. But I said to myself, I have to make my kids proud. So I'm very, very happy about the message you gave out today. We should try and not give up and fight and make the best out of ourselves. Henrietta, a message.
Oh, my own Henrietta.
Yeah.
That's a good one. I'm really proud hearing this message.
Yeah.
It got shivers down my spine for a single mother to do that. That's a beautiful one. 3 kids alone in London.
Yeah.
Wow, that's why I need to go and see her. West Case, take a picture with her.
That's what manager
West Case, take a picture with her.
I just read a message.
Okay, I'm going to take a picture with her.
With who?
With Henrietta.
No.
You take a picture together.
Unallowed.
Why?
Because
I realize you don't want me to go to
Unity Radio 103.9 of Abu Season. We get to the other issues. Nana Ojam Bema say I'm back to Obuasi. Nana Ojam Bema. Obuasi for you now. Yeah, Chamunina. Nana koye ne maame yi nano nana yebedin komolita higher kwa Unity Radio 103.9 manucho yen start of the issues but there's like I say Danko African Market and Wholesale na ye dibi nso ama Nabiam Barbering Salon the new friend the new Nabiam
Barbering Salon
super ultra modern Barbering Salon na ye de kesipa nso ama Dan Auto Repairs ura dan so ono na ma de weather no bremu anopa bia ye de aseda PSA pan so ma KM Raf Roofing se sia ye nua ba ko enra o se oko Ghana manucho okobo ne dan so unim no me mbesa me din beto me ba chero e na okobo dan na oko companies ni bebre ho na wie na o frame na oje KM Raf number o wie ya akohwe o se opo say aso edin pa wantie ne 10 a.m. KM Rafa started adwuma on the dan. Some me can ya na manfo fi say yenum ne yedwa. Adwuma no yenim de
e ko na ne papa
na eba. E na omo mbebu ni omo mu. Me KM Raf ontimi mu because onim say yenim no. E na o hwehwe na me minim ne fie. Yenim ba bi ote, yenim na adwumam, yenim ne bibia. Enye se na adwuma ifo onu amu. Ye de obako hako. Bibim ponsi.
No so nim sabroche for the at least.
He does the best.
They have the means, the quality is what they are looking out for. The more I read about him, then what persistent trusses in me the roofing and saying they do.
Yes,
all those they want light steel trusses. No be. And just talk to him and this media thickness in the power coating. If you are a bo to coating here, papa, acha 2 years while we need Danubium. Now, thickness of the sheets and so Tony idea and leaky nail points in idea. This make sure you know the person doing your roof. Roof the Memphis Diagro. You can joke with everything, but when the rains are coming, when the sun is coming, it will expose you.
Once I make catch us say corruption. You know about could die. Another question who say no, may deny a lot of mistakes. Into the engineer koi. Ama esi pillars bia baby ense sisi into oma ye nyina mo bodan so enti the guy called me no say opo challenge that sepa enti
men kono be in fact
nyina so cost effective ono waje dan so obo so a bibi o ha no or consider no the engineers abere say this is what we feel say e bia ankoye so opa ye betimi ayabo na wa ye bibia kama ma
roof board mo be say tight so no tompo ntumi nsan quick ni nyina affect na ginagina so once a leakage. Okay. Now roof leakage is very difficult to detect and correct, so don't get to that stage.
0549 the number near the man 0549 315 so be board dance no nya nu dan so bo usi no nya nu dan so bo a choro number na to 0549 315 edu wa no afre no Raf G Man driving school osofo agima se en kanche Ghana fo nyina se de aben obano budget license mano oye maame papa wa upebi nso a bajibi na unsa bi o ha ye maame nom no omo no omo de omo eda achi nyina hwe ye ma ye tumi ko school bi omo no omo anya opportunity ni bi sa enti se basa na so mo koye driver's license and permit na mo problem enu nti na so fo agema ba Raf G Man driving school se o de frɛ no 774 329 3271 774 329 3271 774 3293271 na any Raf G-man kasa watchre driving our Germany, Holland, France and sana omo yetete obogafo nsa na obakrum ha so honti car kan car kire na juma wa ye fi Europe nsa na ode ba America crudium a enti ono so ebeboa ono etaye chibi ana ye de segment wi so ede bro omo na bia mbabrin salon said odi kan tie ko UT fefefe ya ne opani asia ma store ne bon ye se oba no asho mask obetumi afre na wabuku appointment ubuku appointment a ye be ma obre se opese we walk in so a obetumi abafre 978 235 3348 978 235 3348. Come and get your haircut. Ne look as nice as you should be. So when they mention, and you call no nada ruma and almost as na ye this segment ya drew sweet at the bro. Na ye shas ye manu at the fee or man penning as ye na osha said in American. Nipa lebre bofu na nado dan kwa kufuado ama ebimo kika omadwen chira no nyina ye friends UK. Prince Philip,
yes,
free mu na nado etro tweety console family no. Now this is what Nanado wrote. The British people have lost a redoubtable public servant, and we wish him peaceful rest in the bosom of the Almighty until the last day of the resurrection, when we shall all meet again. Inti we need the Nanado a tweet here. Now a long message, but to cut it short, that is the essence. Now Nanado tweet here. And a man for starting say, hey, inti Ghana pa ye life matter. Into Ghana Weber. Ghana News of Sunday, and 11 April 2021. Now, social media users attack Akufo-Addo for mourning Prince Philip while silent on Kaswa Boys' murder. A statement issued by President Akufo-Addo mourning the death of Prince Philip, the late husband of Queen Elizabeth II, was met with hostility from social media users. Some social media users are unhappy that President Akufo-Addo has maintained a loud silence on key issues in the country, but was quick to send a message of condolence to the Queen and the British people. The anger stems mainly from his silence on the murder of 10-year-old boy in Kaswa by two teenagers, a very sad case which is trending. Despite the case arresting the public's attention and demands for regulation of preaching and miracles on radio and TV, the social media comments have also resurrected the matter of death of 7 people during the 2020 elections, a matter the president has taken no action on to date. President Akufo-Addo was also asked to comment on the current doomsday being experienced in the country. Now, comment Ebini. Did you show your condolences to the kid that died at Kaswa? But you are here showing your condolences to a foreigner. Blacks, Ankasa, blacks, Ankasa, we do one ourselves. I say, another person, we was here, friend Frank Botry. I suspect someone have hacked Nanado's account because this is not our original Nanado when he was in opposition. Things he said, because he seemed change you. Hey, power. What's in the message now?
Yes.
Was it Nanado
2015?
Until he was being sarcastic, say,
exactly.
Oh, there be one you need Nanado. I bind this statement to a Babon.
Exactly.
Or this will be a hacking account.
No, church, we no
sarcasm.
The care for the people was higher, but he and they look like.
And say when he was in opposition, things he said, cause he seemed change you Nanado. Hey, power. Until Nanado ana inim no. Or person just said this is not the same Nanado. 2 poor teenagers in your country just murdered another poor teenager for money rituals. We are yet to read or hear your condolence on that case. Clearly, Ghanaian lives don't matter to you. Another person, messenger, and also Eddie Ebaye. And then, but the first time was for you, and he managed to even chop more with impunity. And fortunately, he still rewarded another 3-4 years to replenish the houses and properties of his family he sold. We will suffer for another 4 years. Nana Showboy, Doomso is back. Let's solve that first, please. And yet, any. Why? I personally campaigned for 4 more, but now I regret much. Please, Nanado, do something
before you die.
Messages in the Dawson and
Yes,
everybody.
yes,
Now,
I mean.
I was saying, Nana, we lost a 10-year-old boy at Kaswo. Any prayer for him? Obiso dia, Obisa. I'll say, see, you're giving condolences to foreigners, but not talking about what just happened in the Techima in South constituency in the last year. Obiso say, not bad, but after commenting about the insecurity in the country recently wouldn't have been bad either. Then we get to know that you hear everything that goes on in the country. On the other side, ask yourself, if the table had turned, would they have posted this?
Yes.
Social media users firing and disagreeing with Nanado.
Exactly.
What is your take on this? Is it bad for the president to console the royal family in the UK?
I don't think so. I think the last but one caller made my point very clear for me. That it is not bad.
Yes.
It is not bad, but social chronology of events at AC Ghana, he's kept a deaf ear to it. Yes, there's a seeming penetration of Dumso. Taxation. More taxes. And I remember so when the missing tardy girls by Namota cried, we made a lot of noise. Nothing was said from the president till they decided to talk to the family. He has that penchant. It looks like Nyama affected the downtrodden and our people, lower class people in our society. Our president is always silent on it. It's very, very blatant. Be truthful to yourself. So at the end of your higher level we are and he would not dare even answer. And for me, Tardy missing girls.
Yeah.
He never made a word. Online. So
police if only I didn't
he wanted to talk to the family. Doomsort seems to be reignited. We expect to hear something from our president to be reassuring. He can say that the agencies are working. Sa 10-year-old boy Kaswa Day. Techiman Day, for whatever reason, Ghanaians died.
Yeah.
Into a president and you were incumbent. So it calls for unity of the country. After
now, I don't know. Almost have they started almost a committee and investigations? Nothing.
As far as I'm concerned, I've not read anything that
10 people died, right?
They made it political. Say far ballot box near there, they deserve to die. That is what people who sit here say. I'm also say you are marginalized, you've been way, but whichever way, no blood should be lost during an election. A change of power announced to say you're trouble Ghana. It behoves on the presidency and also the leadership to make sure that they don't happen, because I don't expect soldiers to turn against their own people. Chroma simple, you know how it works. Sometimes it's not good to compare, but sticking to our own issues, not what police for no. Well, I mean, hot-headed. Are doing things where you should apply minimum force. No, you see maximum force. The most recent one is our small boy. 17 and 15-year-old boys, and even 18 and 15-year-old boys. Akokuno, a 10-year-old boy for money rituals.
Yeah.
We expect a strong word. You see, you can decide not to talk about everything, but what is the point in getting diplomatic when your issues back home, you don't talk about it? You will rule a nation before you think about going out there. What for pen? Unless they want to tell us
the diplomacy comes because you are the president of the republic and you have to console other countries. But you rule Ghana first.
Exactly.
Before becoming until say why.
Exactly. I wouldn't, being a diplomat and not to believe in diplomacy, I wouldn't say it is bad. Say one of the longest reigning monarchs, you send a word besides your colonial masters near there, until you have to show solidarity.
It's in the right direction.
It's in line.
Yeah.
But to pick and choose which ones to respond to shows that you don't have the heart for the lower tier people in your own country. You don't care about them.
Lower tier people,
like in Kofad. Exactly. I'm happy you are applying those words for me, because sometimes it has nothing to do with just missing girls. See, the same thing happened. Their families, they are average families. We saw what happened. This one, the Techiman one. I think I want to even concentrate on the debt. As for taxation, he can decide to play an ostrich. Say, I need the infano. But we think a word would have been good. the goodwill is enjoying. I mean, it is gradually waning. You say what kind of messages, and I've gone through 2. Now, person so blindly they will come and try to or no, they don't say. But that
messages are
rule a nation. Exactly. You rule a nation.
It's gonna be becoming so enlightened
99-year-old man. Will not to say every age should not be, but 99 and 10-year-old boy who has a lot to play in this life. I think 99 there, and he's played a major way. A Christian to die his way, but 10 years there, he could have been the next Einstein. He could have done something. Unless Africa now you boy one bomfia, you don't believe me. No, but because Einstein is so big kuna and Tesla money at the end. They were kids who were growing up till they were discovered to give us those things. Every child has a potential to help mankind. At the age of 10, as a president, you need to be worried. Especially if you grew somewhere or the way factors leading to it now. You can't decide to do an ante. When we 99 Prince Philip win there, 10 quick say menko treat am fan Jimmy. I will not be surprised here cuz you say na over plane akobi. Obi churo sa message no wa say.
Also another na adwuma or another job. And another job ni say funeral announcement ni oko.
I magafuili ni ade nyina just obi enwu. We have 13 issues to address as a nation. But they won't sticking to the little bottle na 10-year-old boy need the you give a strong worded message and tell those powers that be NC and NMC give an idea and say, you know what, and he could I'm not going to rule a banana republic.
Visited the family to console them.
And I can confidently tell you he feels so big on here. People would actually bear me out. Tardy girls, he never went to any of the families. Girls in Nigeria ni na he never or him be you try him be he didn't go there.
Demonstration let my vote count. I two ball a guy ba kweni no na do kosra. But then no onyame president.
That's what makes it worse. Pick and choose. You choose the ones because
that one then no so kosra no. Oh, he went to visit the guy before after.
He died
later on.
But the child missing girls. I can tell you on authority. Or Batakra, there was this cove. Or him be near Chuchan or Fiem Quanta came to Fiem Quanta Hospital. They are less than 5 miles away. He didn't go there. The same way with yes, Anna. It's very painful. As the president of Ghana, what makes people be proud to be Ghanaians then?
Do you then subscribe to the idea one person sent a message said Ghanaian lives don't matter to the president?
Oh yes, that's how it's making it seem. Because you share Techiman, you share missing girls, you share we are 10-year-old boy. Huge silence on them.
This 10-year-old boy cry is so gruesome. And
the
more it happened,
the more you think about it, and it is Kaswa and Accra.
One Dr. Asante was let me share the weekend Osuo TV show.
Oh yeah, we share videos now. Sometimes they are not video friendly, media friendly. But when you chance now we share kwalani down my idea they are boni trim now share kwalaya. You need to make a statement, make the whole Ghana know that we are mourning and never again. So who are you so baby? You say, hey, the president crack was China a strong word statement said some of these things on signing capital punishment to that. But what be you this one the Ghanaian property as you say, yeah, hanging in Pakrono.
Dr. Asa Asante. Yeah.
He was the one who cried on
national television. On national television.
You see, because and this week, I'm Madam Fibon come on, said their friend first time offenders. First offenders now they Krumenya say, we be on the background, no name now, he made a mistake.
He wept.
But you need leadership to instill that one that you know what, this should be the last. Say Ghana ever so. But you kept a blind ear. Say what I put the Mobintina radio soon the president attempts to see a bulldog. We know what happened. Yeah, and the name. But Akwalewu, Nchonte, who was him so that. Now, Mona Moben and I say, Medina Tema, they'll come and pick me. Don't they tell him that there's a small boy who has also been murdered? You decide not to talk. I am found, but Prince Philip, dear. Watch your pen, I type giddy, they quite pay fame. Sometimes you see, you are the president, you don't allow yourself to people to have 2 minds about you. But the more I read this, I'm go through the it's a painful one.
Scott suffered the message we last week and I can watch some say your leaders no Omatomo Adriana Western world.
Oh yes, and
BBC Ghana president Ukrainian fire the condolences so you first. He wants to even be the first to tweet or to send condolences.
If you read about Paul Kagame, you read about Gaddafi Munia there, you understand that when the West is praising your leader, then the country has a problem. because at the end of the day, they are not here. Somebody Ghana ye. Minjin this America. That's why you are not pa. Now you need Ghana better ye. Citizens better go school papa. Made you and papa di. Or one citizens to take care of. Into leadership, they say opposition and who to also maximize returns for one call for. But here there's always the put part.
Listen to the doctor talking on Kokroko show. So they take a crabby. Kakreb doctor na so so
akasawa ha na me bia kan ene den nia esi wo kaso an e ya wero ho e yawo ene me betena ha no pa no bi ani ha me kan na me hu abrant na abrant abofra na nkemofo mpanimfo rebompa ama no ngasie no wa ma me sun wa ha obesu mobo se wo be wuda ha wo hu se asama me kan enya asam ketwa Kwame Messi Mufraba Senti. Eh? Me Musadana. Who's writing?
Oh, this is where he burst into tears again. Oh, Unza Kasabiamba. He was crying. He was crying. I just wanted to.
He's buried 3 kids himself.
What's this? Unsi akwalada.
You not feel
yes. We're seeing kwala mumiensa. Ne mamiensa film. Ama we see omo. Into cancer and sign reflecting on all come.
Also be but for no apparent reason. I am not Ottoman and auto share 10 years.
So I think the way this a national tragedy.
Yes.
So I think I agree with you. So the president should have consoled the family, gone to visit even the family.
Exactly. And less than 30 miles from him.
Police force what is wrong? And
beyond that, and I make sure say sometimes you make a statement. You see, Chroma saying, say, Obi cry by the idea. See, I know what for play do parents. Obi a way cut.
Shooting incident is seen near Dimina.
It needs to be there. I mean, that is why you are paid as the president. How much do you do? Woman Africa cry, you don't produce anything. Like I said, you could be a company, Biano, Pfizer 4 year, 20.
You represent the interest of the people.
Interest of them, and that is what we pay you for. And I'm just a chroma say, Jamwa cracker, you are no fra ambulance, John fire, John way, John. They give you a sense of
sense of belonging.
Hey, the crew a Jamwa cry, a cat crash, Nipa Basombe, you know, Nipa Kwan. Nipankwa
krakra to nsumni hu a befa rescue
it to be on CNN near dem ka dog bi a waka obi di dua koso no tumi pie ye obi raccoon na Canada so of fresh raccoon no mo aba. How dare you even try to killing it? That is the level and Kofi was saying. And who a president less than 30 miles away, you don't go there because you claim you have important things to do, not even a word. So we here to the form your public show of wenu my questions is here. The Prince Charles there how so be a criminal and I'm just say your influence will even deter to others from taking shots.
President strong,
strong whether the next time is here the people there will be no clemency. One say at the point in time Ghana said capital punishment and they condemn to death, but president says so sign I saw any identity they don't have that courage to sign even couldn't go for Ghana. Say sign it. So my issue here is that Ghana. Then the judge will have the added impetus. Say, Charlie, my for the background, mean jail, mean kuno. But you don't kill somebody for your own innocence. The more you listen to this story, the more it said, Sankola Mini, small money your moshe is just because they wanted to satisfy their stupid desire to make money.
Yeah.
And one thing, small boy. No. So it is very painful. Kasanka small boy in the book of 4 months and so the deal matter man and say way. You don't even hear parts of that story. It's as a president, you should make it your case for a more musumo planning binu. Next morning na juju for good TV so they don't even they are with that shame. Send me send old man will be live video on Twitter. Share me TV my son and pay they are on it. Send me send juju. We behave like nothing happened. She see here. Ya bonfire we akata so then we move on. So me, sometimes I get so hurt when it comes to issues with Ghana and some of these things. But the next moment, he's able to tweet beautifully about Prince Charles we were at 99. Ghana money. We are not mourning any money, but our president, our leadership. That's I will not excoriate him in this instance because the more you try to justify, the more it doesn't make sense to you. That polite to me, one can't say, but to be 99 now we were America, you can't dear. Focus.
Can we also think maybe our people under him are someone taking care of that?
Charlie, you are talking about human life. People under him can talk about. I wish he was the one saying some of these things to me.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, brilliant answers for him that, oh, that one there, Asensor Chimo can take care of that, and Afrimo Pare can take care, and how I come sin, Mona Monka, small boy, no work as one answer, but Yeka Prince Charles, yeah, no, who does that? A Chrome has say. You see, the place that Biden goes just to sympathize with the people. No, you have no idea. It's a village was Zambila Zuglu, Kaswa. Less than 30 way. Now, just a simple tweet or a message will send shivers down the spine of anybody misbehaving.
Couldn't the vice president have done that in his place? Or?
He could have, but they decided as a team. But I mean, my focus is the presidency. At the end, they say president it brings all the powers. I say Biden call Ghana. No catch him say between a vice president and the president, who is likely to meet him. Sometimes you ask yourself these questions. Fine, it can be in some log meeting somewhere, but the truth is that you always add value when the first gentleman does some of these initiatives. But you close your ears to it. Not even a single word in the public space to deter. Factors leading to some of these days. Ritual money for Iskabeji confident truth. Even the ex-president Kofo spoke about it. Has made some huge statements on it that we should try to clear confident tristers and fraudsters of our televisions. And how can we do that? By telling them that one koji certificate say your ritual money and again your mouth certificate to do those things and blatantly do it on TV. Say me chamis kani adie. You need systems to work. Kroma want to me yes sir. UK want to me yes sir. They will tell you that constitution abakacho say nipa ba ko pen or signs will be tresika. Umbeton na kaze mi yisika. Necessary way sia. You are as the president of the country, you are not giving us that hope and glory. Say, Massa, once the president, I can't ask him. So I don't think that even any court will even have the way to give leniency to them. But you don't care. And finally, Prince Charles 99 moment in focus. I think the judge.
Do we have to believe in some of the messages some of the social media users were seeing? Say, this is not the Donaldo that we thought we're going to have as president.
Oh,
and
yes.
I say, Yenso Nayama, the question is in twofold.
Okay.
Yenso Nayama, your expectations no too high na. Twofold.
I get you.
Are we not getting the Donaldo we thought we're going to get as president, or we have raised our expectations on him too high?
I think I'll answer the second one first. I don't think we've raised any expectations which are too high. He gave very simple, pragmatic ways of solving issues in Ghana. And then for social. TV so I say I will use the ANAS principle to fight corruption. What do you know about the ANAS principle? Espionage. You set people up. Once they fall, you know that they are not worthy. You kick them out before they even try to do anything like that. And maybe they are doing it already. We don't have evidence. Into to me set your but no by no. The ANAS principle has been thrown to the dogs. It so be expectations say, you know what? ANAS principle tell me to my because I say ni ANAS and papa ANAS my who lawyer. That's the one. Yeah, I don't think the expectations are so high. Doom so. Okay, I said, Mr. President, 2015, I have that tweet on my phone.
No, I have the audio here.
Yeah, audio. Say, light is Sunday Duma. How do Ghanaians work? How do you expect this? No, say, Obi Bana say, he's experiencing it as a person. Say, within the last 2-3 months, when you have stable light in here, Juma, is that I expected anything from you? I just expected you to keep it nice and slow. Those are the directions that you are looking at. Obanaka so, yet a comedian. There will not be borrowing. Be a reckless borrowing. Can you borrow the other? That's what be about. Now you are still borrowing, but they don't have tangibles to show for. And I know be here something on railway. Yeah, and the railway sector. Yes, when this can idea nothing.
Before the statement aba, I'm say Akufo-Addo adea obaye why ya de be kind na free SHS.
Exactly. Which has its own issues, but at the end of the day, it's
but
good.
Go back to my question. I don't want to deviate.
No, yeah. Can you say our expectations so high? Or people are disappointed.
Or he's underperforming, and I say he's not giving us the Ronaldo with
woefully underperforming. As far as I'm concerned, I don't see any sector be America say, wait there. Free SHS is good. Shared wealth is good. It's better than SNET. Obi, metis obi discuss SNET. They are what you may. They must say those things. We are not happy with it because at the end of the day, why we say you share the SSR at least 2 2 batches for Momokoya. I think it's good. You bet me very good professors been idea.
So economic resource.
Exactly.
Education, very
which is good. Human resource. That's what they want to tackle. Also about infrastructure. I don't think infrastructure outweighs human resource. A Chromania idea last time because what are their raw materials? Because these are the sectors now I want to enter. There are 50 states, but we share the mineral wealth of Ghana. Obi trust say we have more wealth than them. I'm saying, oh yeah, sure. We have 50 states.
Your mineral resources to America.
And you can imagine when you hear some, and for that time I didn't talk again because I would have argued with my life that
now say gold production in the world.
Yes.
Apart from South Africa, country benefit.
Yes. Well, and their rhetoric, so I will not even know. Cocoa near the
But if you can be second in gold production, even in the world.
Yeah.
If you can be second, apart from South Africa, in gold production in the world, why should you be poor?
Why should you be poor? Diamond near the
Am I?
You see, so timber, cocoa,
oil, so
until people expectations are so. Yeah, the timber quabruche, kids are sitting on the floor. 21st century timber to me the quabruche. But you 4 ballot box, they could see the same person.
Raising expectations on Nanabia.
It's not even met 50% of his own expectations. One district, one factory, one village, one dam near Denya. They are shady policies which have not been met even halfway through the mark. Then now comes up on buy and let the people feel safe, no. And so it won't come with them. You could be 10 years. 10 years, you don't talk about it. Obi 99, what the hospital and then our first point of contact. Sometimes we should talk as Ghanaians and let us know.
That is how we are talking as Ghanaians.
Our president know that some of these things they are very painful, and he needs to.
Me born the audio no te. The audio be na me boy Okase. Okase we should talk as Ghanaians no. That is why you are here. That is why I'm here. Yeah. So the be Amikase ye tran ha ye dwene Ghana first. And first.
Oh yeah, of course. I mean, at the end of the day, this is I might not always be right, but these are my convictions.
Yeah. Okachire say
she's devoid of.
Spectators.
Yes, citizens.
Yes, citizens. Exactly. Until so if we say as I say will come, don't men can say and I say this is what he said.
I ask you to be citizens.
I ask you to be citizens.
Citizens, not spectators.
Citizens, not spectators.
And there is a George Bush Kasakura Nanado so kind.
Say he didn't mean it because one out throw at the other guy.
No, he retreated. Now we are so saying.
Well, I get you. Let me just say so being power them the worker say will be kind and also kind. But the truth is that he believes in them. That he lost us to be.
Now Okase we should talk as Ghanaians. Now make us.
Oh yes, anybody. There's nothing wrong talking as a politician, but at times there's nothing so wrong. People should not get me wrong. We can wear colors. Say me there. I believe in NDC. I believe in MPP. There are people like that, which I respect their intelligence and their way. But let's tackle the issues too. Sometimes I've decided to just sit on the fence and be happy. But if you belong here, it's not wrong. People should not. I will never see you say wrong. Say me NDC, me MPP.
I make a couple of messages.
But BBC in the bar. Look at the bigger picture. Say your bar. How will you feel?
Okay. Henrietta Sewa Bonsu or UK. Henrietta says NDCU, NPPU, they are all the same. Your own Henrietta.
Yes.
Oh my God. This Henrietta I say the president is hypocrite. Sending condolence message to the Queen and not even saying nothing to someone who lost 10-year-old child. Oh my God. For Christ's sake. This man is 99 years old. Gosh. Ghana.
Absurdity.
Yeah.
Of absurdity.
Makwesi Asare say Asemu Ghana. And Henrietta say that so-called president of Ghana is a disgrace. Oh, that be Henrietta. This is too powerful. Nana Sewa Phillips say the president message to UK is on a diplomatic level on behalf of all Ghanaians. The minister, MCE or DC has to do that locally, and they have all spoken. The relevant institutions are also working to ensure that justice is served. He works behind the scenes to make things work. Lots of Ghanaians die, and we don't expect the president to send condolences to everyone. We shouldn't reduce the presidency to a zero level. Manichu, how do you react to this, Mr.?
Wow, I'm surprised.
Nana Phillips. But now Joe Biden, you shoot two, you know, draw. Say, you Ghana for with Joe Biden, I be condolence. You will grow some murder. The one you know, George Floyd, why was everybody expecting, say, Ubiabe Kasai, George Floyd, with Barack Kasai, Clinton Kasai, Trump, and now almost the message of the buyer on force Biden Kasai. Every former president of America in Kasai, but people die every day. Not every it will be but when it is gruesome murder, it is different. It becomes a national tragic.
Yes. Nana Sewa
say Nana cannot console everybody who are Ghana. But remember, say you be answer na who are Ghana. Radio station or Ghana in Akawasem, TV station or Ghana in Akawasem. I call for national change of broadcasting content. I call for parliamentary for police for pressure on them to bring the corporate. Ama Ghana nyina sesa ama education echo sika drone ade ho enye wo bia nso na akofa saade na ba. Until the moment say won say wo baako a trigger saade ma we nyina no. Now who say a tragic incident now to a minor. Until Nana say, well, we are not reducing the presidency to a 0. And I don't think say Tesla Nana say, well, who can say a uba and I say BBC true no tragically. Now you encourage Senka president in console Akabeka say
the life should go on. Minister Akasa until life should go on. Mami and Kawansem. Wow. President of a country to missing girls are and
I say UK DNO say a diplomat. We know say that is your opinion, we respect it, but we are saying say not opinion be and I mean in my own estimation and any situation be effort because okay say Omampeni Emma a diplomatic level on behalf of all Ghanaians. Uti message in the way we started the discussions now nobody is saying say diplomacy yenka se ma onye but the entia Ghana for nyina ni abre obi e kan bi ni se ade na esi ni krom no yes charity begins at home nanado nye UK for president nanado ye Ghana for president enti the amount for can say you can go to Ghana web and read the comments people have put there any other website Omukari research store the amount for can say ese nanado e console boy na we no nene mame and nasenko man national statement brief one beyond say Joe Biden now signing executive order on gun control. Yes. Even though enye fully to say there omako Congress and I send it higher person. But there or no betumi as the president to forestall such happenings. No, I sign executive order on gun control. Exactly. Because of shooting nearby. Because I then I'll cover Ghana to we appreciate your comment, but I feel say Yantias yes say another representing Ghana for any as Ghana for first. I said to Ghana their president mama Ninkebi. So be who abroche there. No akwaka my Ghana for but Ghana ni would there or join say ministers in MPs na second. Wow, if you don't value the life of your own citizenry first, you want to value the life of you say UK there, Togo there, betumiaka. But you'll be Ghana 10 years now with the young German ministers. No, I think Nana Sewa was trying to say ministers in the MPs na say can not president there or represented the whole Ghana until only there. Precious one waka we Magafuli one waka. I mean, this is the mindset that they have. I'm not surprised. Also, we don't expect the president to send condolences to everyone. Well, we say everyone. Not everyone. You see, Joy in the Peace FM no. Then why I see expect them to sit on their network, spend 30 minutes to talk about a 10-year boy. Then it's as good as saying Ghana for money madam time here. That's what she wants to say. That how do you expect people? Why are they Joy FM, Dr. Sakwa Tansu Peace FM? Yeah, sure or not. Then it's as good as saying the Ghanaians in my dear time here. Pratt and everybody, people were crying on the airwaves. You see, we want to. I said the terrain enough. See how Dr. Asa Santika said, Kwame. If you don't know how it feels to lose, bury a child, and all cast have buried 3, one or start is a decade. Obi actually about for a decade. A one dana idea. You can manufacture. O buy was obi losing if 2 years obi who be must mean a minio menye bium. But obi losing about 10 years. Obi no back college. Omu send kwala graduate to college, but no break it down. And yeah, easy. We are not saying Obi ni be away, but Obi will be no bon bayan. What drive will chroma to be no say drive like your kids live here. Me be no say yeah. And you deep. I say drive like your kids live here. The next neighbor no more na ba. Tricano efa ha say Oba.
Exactly.
So buy him from so be cross kwan mu a obetumi apply break.
And I say what cost speed and I'm just say you bring it to our local life say Ghana no yentina say your neighbor's child is also your child. That's why will a 10-year-old boy and obi be fan say we kunu. Then we are obi say oh president pa no mama nan kan wasem ne ade. We here. It's a system. Some go agitate. So you can also decide that, you know what, I wouldn't talk about it next time. Another diplomat one American. But locally in the family. It's also a choice that the presidency has to make. And I don't think that they're working. They will come out, if it is true, people are now bashing. They should come out and say that he doesn't care. The local people should talk about local issues. He's only interested in foreign. They do about tuna. The foreigners will come and vote for him too. The people they say local. I'm just arguing, which I respect.
Yeah.
But these are the little things that will deter some of us. My fear is that it will trickle down. Say,
that has been the standpoint of all social commentators, politicians, the experts. You be a can say,
exactly.
Into we no nessa nka wake up call.
Watershed moment when I wake up, I like the way Yamfa when started. Ne institutionalize bibimpo. Ne acquired dimpo bedaso. That is how the world was built. People fought for certain things at some ages. And now be institutionalized a massa. Who can't collaborate less than 10 years. Now say you realize say there shouldn't be discussion. So for me, 99-year-old man, no more you can crack at yourself, massa. No more you can cramp. They prepared for this thing over and over again. 100 years.
I listened loud and I read a lot. Now I'm gonna say. Now more trials and come to me and say even nanka wenya 100th year. Now more dini birthday. But untimi see
nature.
Yeah,
nature there you can't help it.
It's just like you said.
Maybe 99 years, what is condolence about it? I mean, we should be deep to ourselves.
On diplomatic level, I agree with Sewa. But on the other side, just like others are saying, say, we di here and san why di fata. We yes you are bubuano ufi. Ye kuma kwada ya nipa wiase nipa nyina ebi musu TV so ne ade kojo upon kroma can talk or everybody can talk but you are the president, you have to let the people feel say you feel their pain sa na ye no ntina akroma no ya na ma presidency ni ye akono kra keke you know Connecticut ye shoot too mami bi ba o school ehwa adana na Barack Obama full plane no aba family ni fie adana no full plane no aba o mu fie nti esa on say ankrofo the people feel say you share their pain.
Your life in here.
Once you share their pain.
A child in America, they are not torn. I see that what is diplomatic about it now saying? It's a rhetoric to mean that are you telling me says Obi the 27, that's anke born to Ekun, Obi the 90 years now we were the value is the same. Obi 99 years we will. Next will be 28 years. Ni aboni to Ekuna.
No, enyepe.
So that's the point. What is diplomatic about 99 years? So the 1 year crying and diplomatically share. Everybody knows that time for everything. And you sir. No, but the queen of Crampo. Me sure say a young omuan they are crying. They are even celebrating it.
Yeah. Nipa 30 something penom somewhere you know.
Exactly.
Nipa 38.
They are celebrating it. Omwa ye no Ari has over and over said. Nebi asi enye be 99 and Kenini. Me say 99 years. You say I agree diplomatically. It makes a lot of good sense. But once you can't do pick and choose. Say 10 years now. Teenagers say
no.
You are telling me that the president, just a tweet, just a tweet and a simple message. Newspaper and carry president angered by this. One more way. And also want to me, and I should communicate. From the presidency, then can say the president is not happy and is imploring that the police should be given all the necessary resources to get to the bottom of this. And the next time a BBC no, these are first timers. The second time it will not be tolerated in our country or region. Once you live in Ghana.
Okay, and we thank you for your message. I like our divergent views. Nana Sewa Phillips. Thank you for your wonderful message. We really appreciate. But opinions are like noses. That is how it goes. My main kind, I was asking you about Nanado say, your expectation on him, too high. And I said Nanado na ni nim na ni sususi ebinyano na yenya. I think you give me your opinion.
Yeah.
Say our expectations are not high, but on the other side, no. So we are not getting the Nanado we were promised. That's your
yes.
Okay. Scott Saffo say. Good morning, Opo and Mr. Manucho. Great analysis as always. From Opo's question regarding the expectations of Nanado's government, I would say the expectations are high because of what he said before he became president. His emphasis on solving corruption was the main reason Ghanaians brought him to power. How has he performed? Totally disastrous. Apart from free SHS, not just a CPP niana. We got CPP for statement and now no. Apart from free SHS, Nanado nyeshe. Apart from free SHS, he has nothing to show off. I judge African president on how they fight corruption, and Nanado has failed miserably. He has some years left to prove me wrong, else I would say he is a failed president, just like John Mahama, Atta Mills, etc. With that, I will respect Kwame Nkrumah and Kufuor. The rest have all failed. Building Scott message here na drama me okay me. Was say with that no, obe respect Kwame Nkrumah and Kufuor. Building infrastructures are not social programs. They are all from loans with high interest rates. Ghana has only 15% stake in Tema Harbour because the builders squeezed John Mahama's hand. Nanado can restructure that 15%, but he and his friends are enjoying from the French builder. Bolo, with these politicians, Ghana is a failed state. May I will wait and give Baumia the benefit of the doubt if he gets the presidency. Sorry for its length. Upu, I get very furious about these things. Oh, I have some more. Don't get furious in Ghana state, but it shall be. Manu, indeed, that is the first winner. Yeah, share. Yen second, idea yeah share and so. My friend say more or less CPP issue no one link it to Nanado because only Scott Safo agrees with your analysis you know. But now you can about Scott Safo did mention about Tema Harbour say ni nyina akodi French builder ho na yen hwe achimota overhead you see aye taking time bomb.
Yeah.
Na Afro barometer the steady bi ba say Ghana for mu survey omo bisa nipa 10 say mbese mu twa taxes emu be ti say 7 to 8 so ye pese twa taxes na say no na beboa ama Ghana problems na solved. But me question over merges out two stories. No see Ghana web road safety achimota overhead gradually becoming a ticking time bomb. Ghanaians willing to pay taxes. Afro barometer steady. Na me bisa say tax paying any quality for work manu better ni enye bi na linking it to the fact that electricity prices proposal about say ye beto anyinam ahodi ma Ghana for buofu say economy ni nye say ye to anyinam ahodi mu.
Yeah, I think I'll do the Achimota overhead first.
Yeah,
because speaking as a civil engineer, it's of much more interest to me. There are pictures there to show technically the different structural integrity of a building, meaning structurally, will it be able to stand the test of time or not collapse under any circumstances? Earthquake or then bow, are we ready for it? Ghana, looking at the tectonic, Nyama, ACC was assumed and crams we a bit.
Yeah, and now no crams and another spoke earthquake in some
I cry earthquake, especially Makati Hills, where they banana denyano, or more maybe. And the truth is that what share the interest of the reporter now, the height. The height deductions na na we ne deba say cars na one
load no broso
e fa ya
nti concrete na say na ejudwu no ebu pan na adwafa
which is purely
monitoring
usage problem. Monitoring usage defect. Once your construction defect say be a construction na be but we know the osha a purely user defect. And monitoring, like you said, because at the end, Kromani Adenia, no do baby, and then I'm a far way be say, no more they be
Cambridge Street here, I agree.
Yes, somebody chain.
I say, can't do we at
exactly. And they were just on the baby one palm, you see very solid bands, you can't cry and come. I say, no more, you see just chains. No more, no more catchers. No more, you see chains are hanging in the top. Exactly, can't come quite a train over bridge, train over bridge say train over bridge and trains me train Cambridge Street. Yeah, you see, you know, you say they know better than me. Now what call when so
Boston near the bridges in the
exactly. Even circle could be a honum. But I begin to wonder how it was done. Castle, or for city phone when the height is too much. Why do you do this to ourselves? Sometimes I wonder as human beings, why do you do this to ourselves? Sometimes, as much as I blame leadership, and I think the people in there too are very corruptible. Sometimes they are not intelligent because what for city load in a rassy and now they are corner. At the end of the day, no. Next time we are bridging anyone answer soon we because
Achimota in himself Achimota more or less like interstate road because it connects Kumasi Kumasi Bukusu.
Yes.
And he say say a coin no omo ye ne tietia. I don't want to me knowing say hono ye baby cars akese be fa no. Omo anye ne tente and say ye drivers no mum na omo fa overload.
Purely a civil point of view. Their height, the allowable height, it be 4.55 meters. Because it should go in the design. Because we see columns, pillars in there. The higher you go, the more you have to reinforce. Now they need to be strong. I believe very well that the lot went into the design to have that height. And then say, you should go because you are going to face electrical wires and stuff too on the road. Until you need to make sure that you have a certain height. And to me, exactly. Now before it took over beer. One I don't understand about the Sanka before the bridge in Ampono. I sank Munyasa barricade in the say the low show. I say do bridge in Umpansa and touches. You get me? Assuming those things are not even there. What driver now would do one now? Common sense I said that you know what the engine load will so. Even right from the point of Yabesh Shenyamano, Sanka we respect institutions. There should be a measure. What kind of say the law should never go above this height, but the whole system has been corrupted on the way. That is purely structural point of view. No, we road you say cement. No, I say cover to the reinforcement. That didn't shame no. Into why cement? No, not that didn't expose.
I steel
iron rods. No, exposing so. Sisi oxygen found air found corrodi. Now structurally so say iron rock corrodi per se. You can't you only salvage it about why you brushing was plaster, but with time best why by purely mere these structures at that level that say what can happen is that you have to remove and redo it. Sometimes what plaster is here just to prevent further corrosion, but as bridge, what is happening to the bridge is very, very serious.
Yeah.
The more I watch the pictures, the more I realize that the bridge is losing structural integrity. A crobia they really mindful and come with Japo used to say, let's not use it. And I repair it before more interstate. They be my first one. Shoes be one. They be on the road or more year. Can't say first one there because it will be a national disaster. That one day open an interstate at Granite Buneko say no. The whole country will people start to panic. But here they no nippani in pass then he's still doing it. I think the more I look at the pictures, I'm just an institution. One, the people themselves. I start from the grassroots because you need to bring all factors on board, stakeholders on board. The first are the human beings are the problem. The intelligence is too low. That my shisha load, me the cover bridge here too high. So me the kwa kuchia say. What do you think? Are you human after all? Two, institutions should also work. What Maya bridge in Ampo highways, try to have a barricade. Emma can't do bridge before he realizes that the load near too high.
Another Biana mi bisa and T Sans Mia, Menum Yetiha Yeken. Yempen for no money.
There are two sides. Some genuinely they might not know, but more often than no money. But unfortunately, no. Who city engineer na say okay say you know what? Yem pe some strong bad being found to one na can you do one na pima. No akonechi no. He will tell you that maybe sometimes he can't be no crown way they can't talk. My experience there I'm talking about time I moved feeder roads around 2001 because unfortunately for our country the politician is always the first. People are talking he's speaking as an engineer or a politician there, but sometimes that's the harsh truth. Every money is budgeted for. She can go into the consolidated fund. They decide how much should come back to the region. But yeah, center of Accra, the capital. Yes, 10 kilometer square. It is in the middle. Achimota is in the center of Accra. You move to Jubilee House, now say we go straight less than 5 minutes with a motorcade. We do Achimota. So you begin to ask yourself that why should this thing be happening there? Then what happens in other places in Accra? That at the end of the day, one, I blame the institutions more as highways and I need jam scot free. What have you done about this thing? Have you sent proposals? Why say the idea of Ghana, a friend culture of silence. Engineer be cap pen wrong per nephew. Me call water region. Me name boss call here project training colleges in water region. Opo school ma cheating problems. Ni catch headmaster and headmistress say, why don't you say it? Don't see a pie show. Say some way okay be needy. That is what is happening in Ghana. People have been shut up, and it permeates through all the parties. NDC also, the MPP also, they want to protect their legacy, so people don't tell it as it is. Anchor Bridge, what's your class? A city engineer every morning. You don't know that idea will lose social integrity. It has to take so be able to trap pictures. Not that why story. So what you mean saying? They be a name chroma. So when so born now the paint. They be a mark one because there should be routine maintenance. Yaya Bridge in a in Crown, there's routine maintenance. Actually, every 2 years. This is what we should do structurally so that we don't lose it, the integrity before time. If that bridge is meant to last for 50 years, or what is happening there, the next 5 years, it will collapse. The next 5 years,
because tackling time bomb.
Exactly, and road in Crumble, it tells you that you have your friend as the loading, equivalent standard as the loading. Amount of load SF fast on cry and check it, because at any higher than normal, then the next point is that it might even be heavier than the road. And I say, well, yes, I will. Road ties necessary from now. If the ties are few, a best sell in no time, because it might be designed to take maybe 10 tons. What they identify 20 tons. 20 tons, you know, the effect on the road is more than 50 times the effect. And sometimes when you hear some of these things, you better know another collapse, brah.
Because that is one of the reasons. Ubeka is an another better kunyanso of power ministers be brain. Now me wahasata na konfanti who's program. I now enjoyed doing the discussions just like this. And I'm bisa say, what is the essence of sir evaluation and monitoring
team? No
minister.
Yeah.
No ministry.
Yeah,
ministry. It was a whole ministry.
Whole ministry. Yeah. One.
And almost omuna beboa a monitor other ministries budget near their day and making sure say procurement any judgment debt any quality of work any a day. And I'm saying okay fine. If that is what Nana feels to say, ebeboa ma what to me deliver for Ghana, so be it. But at the end of the day, you see,
it became a white elephant.
We wasted that ministry budget. Because contract procurement problems, PDS in some be in a buy. Now evaluation and monitoring how comes in crime. I said the first budget or the bad then time minister. No,
agenda.
No, it's no agenda, right?
National fisheries.
Yeah, no agenda.
Yeah.
Kofa budget we buy and who send me sika mo kaso me the pick ups. Any idea ye I almost uncle withdraw. I almost oversight.
I remember very well.
So, inti the question is say, ye penny for no. Inti wo sika no mo be dibi. Ombe wi Ghana. Inti omo ntumi enhwe na kakra no kran so omo de ye japade aman no. Omo bo ho ban. Ti say police for to me gina baby a mbagi sika. Inti sa chimota overhead ya ye kan. Can we set up a police barrier? Mainly omo be hwe cars akese na ekoso sa problem no.
It's one of the ways, but I mean, sometimes a waste of resources.
No, Manucho, because the Ghana
attitude,
we know, no
attitude.
So, okay, so I change how they can
change, but them pay strong ban. Which is what I say. You can't pim cranko unless you be buno. You understand? But I agree with you that to me, and no, we have the people.
At least, container be it is a police post.
Yeah.
Now at least per day, the police need bako and you be a cry because we have a lot of police people. And he said, if he said, because the entire man near brain say, a hono said, okay, no, a connected Ghana regions need,
yeah,
and then
all the way to the north,
and then out to me for Koforidua, any Kofa Kaswa, any other day. But first, no,
but the major one to Kumasi is through that Chimota.
It's through that Chimota,
yes. So I mean, anti casting there, when you see one on par, then why would you
share pictures? No, na mami who
very high load.
Me share pictures, na mami who say, why some who can say,
yeah.
And yes, concrete now we near bubu.
Yeah.
Car fast here.
Yeah.
And a cast no height was so high. Into a pimping, I do not say, once I know my say, not to crew them, no, baby.
Yeah, beams, no.
Beams, the
main beams.
And no bubu no, cast ni bubu beams,
yeah.
A bubu beams, no. A chichi, a wawa concrete, no. And we have seen this thing going on. And just a journalist, Kotanaho, ekotwitwa mfoni bɛyɛ story ansa ne mpanifoɔ hu.
That's why
Ministry of Road and Transport Omajuma is saying.
Exactly. That's their job because a major road, urban roads won't, but some of this one, I'm not standing to correct it anyway. Maybe I was sitting and so urban roads can take charge of, but whichever way, urban roads or highways, it is your job.
Ministry of Road and Transport, urban roads,
highways, highway authority near urban roads, near feeder roads. There are three major hands to this organization.
And
sometimes I will be sincere about them. Maybe I have friends there. Uber from Robert look at your reports. They be they're trying to report that this is happening. This is happening. So it has to be taken further. Then somebody sitting somewhere doesn't care because it be a non lazy man's approach or quite crack so a plane. Not the call. No, I call no about. He's not worried about 60% masses.
Must it be all Minister Crow?
Yeah.
Obefasu binti necessary. Then say Basa said the can say ono befu playing a Kokumasi into on found India. Not just a back to what we are saying say Ghanaian lives don't matter to our leaders.
Oh yes. I send there no correct. Say me yarn him say nebeko UMass hospital. Obi na catch him ICU needs to be equipped. Before I be transferred from UMass to Boston, Obia yari be able to mean if UMass akọ Boston. That means along the chain, everything needs to be perfect. But me yari wa Ghana, let me say me about umia me uforiata and back by US. Yabe some area. You think I'll be worried about what happens in there? And these are basic, but people don't want to think about it, and they will fight you that they were made men. No musika da. It's my mienka or musika da. Then no yari or by US. Na me na mete Ghana ne de me yari me niskinti me mu Ghana. And these are people we vote for, we make noise for. A simple bridge at center of Accra munyam fa honum near there nobody cares. I said journalist by a story no catch him so adeni bu now one day bra na akofa story na aba book I said 2021 will be reported on that bridge and it's a very busy bridge. We will be a Accra musa chimoto overhead na one of the busiest point.
Yeah, obi oni Accra bi hu because why it is a intersection point to Kumasi and
I win Accra na tema Tutakra there you go over it on the N1 no fast here so that bridge people go under to Kumasi people go over it to Accra near there but we sit here and we share and it saddens the heart you can have persistence in a trisa na expose the iron rods no and at the center too where the deflection is so high say there will be and sometimes when you talk you see ignorant as you are exaggeration, but if you know about construction, I realize that when you expose this surface, when you have to get to that. You see, your friend rectification once a while there can be errors, but you quickly rectify it and correct it before havoc happens.
Danger happens.
But even for a pim that by straighten in the eye in the camera because you want to avoid it deteriorating. But here the idea sign obeying. Nobody cares. Tweeting and sending messages to people to show that you're diplomatic and then as a country.
Unity Radio 103.9 Pabusu Sunawe Abusuya Tiwini and share other issues. Where Pronosune.
Masa and yon boga yon Ghana Sansa Kuntu and the Chianeko. A fisem who yava papa ampa what na brochrache. Dear Nekoswa Winchi. I did what here Unity Radio. Dear in Kansas say to men ada a damn from Mamiserio. Unity Radio. Killer Bia the D.
Unity Radio 103.9 Pabusu Suni. Manucho, quick one on this one. John Bodu at the Krata Babontain say MPP National Executive neck for no. Yeah, they are going to take. I'll say NPP is next set to take strong position on 2024 flag bearer hopefuls. John Bodu. Now, what kind of something now? The National Executive Committee of the governing NPP, according to Party General Secretary Mr. John Boadu, would soon meet to take a strong position on development regarding the party's 2024 flag bearership contest, which he described as completely backward, unproductive, and destructive. This follows concerns expressed by the party's rank and file on the matter during the nationwide thank you tour of the national executives of the party. The grassroots of the party have expressed their disaffection and revulsion at the conduct of some leading members of the party with presidential ambitions who are said to be engaged in covert maneuverings towards bringing their ambitions into fruition. They are particularly averse of the actions of some overzealous supporters of these flag bearer hopefuls who are engaged in smear campaign and mudslinging, especially on social media platforms against one another. Accordingly, the grassroots urged the leadership of the party to take immediate steps to arrest the situation before it gets out of hand. Reacting to these legitimate concerns of the party rank and file during national executive engagement sessions with party grassroots in Savannah Regional Capital Damongo on Friday, April 9, 2021, as part of their nationwide thank you tour, the NPP chief scribe stated, among other things, that, quote, the party's national executive committee is scheduled to meet very soon to deliberate on developments regarding the 2024 flag bearership contest, and would most definitely take a strong position on the matter in order to ensure that that every member of the party, regardless of their status, is called to order. The party is much bigger than the individual ambitions of its leading members. End of quote. So you said you had interest in the story because John Bodu the statement and Freddie Blue the statement, but just about less than 2 weeks.
Yes.
I started sorry. Yes, friends of Baumia, friends of Valanche Martini, Adi Anami Bizao say, is it not too early? Okay, so where you are sitting there. But party
they should know better.
Look at the statement holistically from John Bodu. They already said, and they said Obian Kananuntum Nayem. And the statement I thought was a very strong message from the leadership. Now he's saying they are going to say it and come out strong. Inti Chairman Sabonsu Kasa Inti and Almighty. If it was any other ordinary member who made Chairman Sabonsu assertions now, you think the leadership would have been quiet? Are they not firm enough? Are they not strong enough? Or they are being selective here?
I like you a lot. I mean, you are an expert yourself, so your questions are more like MCQs, multiple choice questions, A, B, C, D. Let me choose all of the above. We are professor you see, that's on the lighter side. But the truth is that it's a call in the right direction. I will not sit here and say that it's not good to admonish your people to be a bit silent on some of these things. What kind of host like you can reiterate the good happenings of the Adana Akufo-Addo administration will let them leapfrog to win to victory, to break the ATR jinx. But the truth is that as much as it's good, I think it's a misdirected or misfired shot. After sending down that, after 3 weeks ago, you sent one that you are not there yet. So nobody should stop. Everybody should stop that startup campaign. And that's with 11 months before the next election is when we'll be destined to select the new candidate by their own constitution and also by their own findings. They should let this government roll, and if they do work very well, less than a year they can get a flag bearer and win the elections. And in the 1 month, then a leading member decides to sit on platform and start preaching tribalistic politics. Start getting tribal that the he thinks technically it will favor if they go for a non-account to lead the party. And you listen to leading members talking about the fact that constitution they eschew some of this negative publicity because they should be about competence. Nipakoni and Krenio or Yanwunenio or ye Asantinio or ye not no Ninina, they should go into the same soup. Snuggle, fight, the better one comes out and is being chosen. That is what they've been enjoying.
This was the headline. Abrahamudi statement, Babo. Yes. It was Friday, March 26. Stop premature flag bearer campaigns. Freddie Blue to NPP members. This was the statement of the Babo.
Yes. And that's
March 26.
You cut up hierarchy of 5 or 10 people in NPP. You can never go beyond or say Chairman Sabonsu. So, and I'm sure you will even be a member of some executive committee, and if even it's not a member, he decides to throw in a very strong punch to weaken some of the candidates in there. If he did it in the cover of night and in his bedroom, I will sit here to defend. But to go and sit on OKFM, NIT FM, Joy FM and make this pronouncement means that you are throwing it to the court of public opinion. Obianya say on it. So if you are an executive committee in Jomboedu and we are tackle the thing, you solve matching. That's why you should, because I say you'll be dancing around it and you'll not be able to solve it. Because if there's anything to show her, on the way you name him say, you know what, I am in this soup to choose a non-account as the person. Or sample confeder. The next week, I'm a better account, so maybe people got him wrong. He told me that Salankashi pa unko vice, unko pre-vice na main presidency in there. Ebe bonu sa Junso Abakukono, to paraphrase, which is very, very disheartening for him to make some of these huge statements. As far as I'm concerned, he could have saved the whole world a lot of this thing by being a leading member. You can have your own personal views, but the point is that you are not there yet. You are nowhere near a mess for us to say that even we nearly killed the bird. You're bare no man cry in any way. Then you throw in this wild tantrum. Then as executives, when you don't behave like you're ostriches, you are not in Ghana. Mote Ghana. The interview so granting adenya mote. People sit on platforms, they might be communication team members near the much imagine say, oh, yeah, say. But you expect the leadership. Now, Samson me setting me point the other time that certainly people can be doing their way because in any democratic dispensation, when it was the former government and I say he had a lot of goodies. And now within his own party, party there, we all go under the elephant. But to be our reason to somebody is there because of the leg, one because of the ears, because of the trunk. Near there, by the end of the day, we have a common goal. So, but the truth is that if the bigger leg gets the meat, the rest just have to support to be backing choruses. That at least we can also fight for a fair chance. Until then, for those people sitting on the trunk, once the leg is now holding the power, they will be complaining. They will be trying hard to also get it in their own visible way, because like I keep saying, a democratic dispensation, and yet monarchy near the say and if so answer, but where the primus inter pares, you are there because we have to choose a leader. By the end of the day, not all of us agree is the best leader, but you choose. So for us, Chairman Sabonsu to really throw in this one and move as executives, you will not call the man and sit him down and talk to him, but you decided to use the evasive approach that you are much strong-worded message there. Then the next time, must send the message about. Then you will just be writing letters just to show that you are working, but you are not cracking the whip. Because you crack the whip, they were specific that what this man said, you call him to order. You tell him to resign. Because you are bringing unnecessary
to resign.
Exactly. I wanted to move, so I
imagining in a fashion breako. Name for Chairman Sabonsu Dianamfra because Nina Chairman Sabonsu Diano. Chairman Sabonsu refused to be contested. Into kind Dr. Nyahoto Makula Semna Okana. Nasma Okanyan said Chairman Sabonsu doesn't even understand democracy.
Yes.
Because we are very undemocratic.
Yeah, so I'm on
the area homo ya manuva ya mobia contesteno. Inti sa no person de ba MPP.
Yes.
Na nyesa na let me read his own.
Yes.
According to him, Chairman Sabonsu wants the party to adopt a method alien to the constitution of the party because he believes it worked to keep him in power for a long time in parliament. Chairman Sabonsu refused to be contested for his own constituency when he was even a majority leader. But what has he done now? He's even worsened the situation, saying he's not surprised about the conduct of the majority leader. Chairman Sabonsu, I personally am not surprised about this behavior that he has put up again. We ending some unquote Dr. Nyaho ekasa on Class FM nekasa. Nowhere in the constitution has it been stated that when one particular ethnic group has been followed by another particular ethnic group or people from the same ethnic group have been at the helm of the party, then the party should look for somebody from a different ethnic group, he explained. I remember years back when Peter Allah Ajete called me that he wanted to contest for the position of presidential candidate. That is what he wants. Others have done it before. But if we rather try to follow what is trying to bring about, that will completely divide MPP party and will rather lead us into a sort of tribal association instead of democratic party. Chairman Sabonsu, as I said earlier, refused to be contested in his own constituency when he was a majority leader. So that tells you that the man himself is an undemocratic person. Now, Kanya Kwasi say on resign because asema wakano on some fata say oye MPP kura majority leader in parliament.
Yeah, basa wenum na debia ka say doctors no dey be more problem. Omo ye leading members of MPP but debia no omo so munya asem kese because they try to apply academics to everything because I quite say politics no you have to sell your conscience to
we cry they say nya academics so because we there
make one because
and make us say we cry nya academics Ghana for sabi enipa bebre wo ha omunko school nkwachi.
Yes.
We common sense. We sabi asema okan.
Yeah.
You don't need PhD or masters or bachelor's degree to know some kind.
I agree perfectly. I just wanted to bring the Nyahos
and
Nyaho Apreku Ata Kennedy money adeni nyano
into perspective.
Yes, say omono. I'm saying it because somebody has told me before. Say, Mancho won't to me a politics because when you come to analyzing issues, you get too academic because politics. There's sometimes you sell your conscience a little to suit what is on the table, and then your town refuses to do no because what is based on. Say one kasana ye kanu krempa. What's say ye democratic aswami? One hour for 24 years. Ye kobiumuno. Mu maneuver I said nobody together with
party some party executives.
Chairman won't mean idea no muka say no way nobody should contest. How can a democratic dispensation? How can you do that? Some sheni panel so move for say ya after 24 years until there's no burden talent. Obi anko to unity so no ko wi anon wa ko bi anko put unko try what is simple one penny. No then it's
a northern caucus for no letter no the buy no the shame buy. Then we go to the part 2 as you say a presidential no so no what is the same attitude about hono the same attitude because it worked for you in Swami you want to bring it here. That's why I got academic no that we wanted to bring the story from there that who in fair because it's you succeeded in your constituency by doing that no what did they who sell the same ideas to them that you know what eka won kwandi anka emfa ba umianko there should not be a contest of no contest. Who does that? Because I Mount Ghana in so musa. You forget that maybe I wanted it to work for you, but you are going to a battle of 50-50. Maybe I wanted the 80 75-80% so you can maneuver. But you want to still bring the same thoughts and say Yamfa non can. Now that's the sure bet now. Not even timing. You see everything is wrong with it. Until with that, no medical March 26 MPP chairman can say everybody should see stop. Yeah.
That's the way I can say.
What?
You call him to order. You hold him to ransom. You don't go now. You are going to meet. It tells you how weak the very status are, and also they are on the same boat together. They're only pretending to talk. You see, I know MPP. Then they be on a time bomb. If they are not careful with some of these
they are on the same boat with chairman.
Either they are on the same boat, or chairman doesn't respect them, or they are powerless because they see.
So, boy, second year. One.
Either they are on the same boat.
The same boat. To say. Chairman Sabu.
But they have to write something to represent something that we will see what we will sit down and see what I can do. So I'm someone here no say nkofo na eye ye didi atem na identity on better no am a strong statement. That is what we should tone of John Boy Delete as an say the neck has to meet to decide on some of these things.
But strong power on the whole
exactly. And now to say on say chairman Sabu on say them board executives no said they are powerful and they can do anything to him because some issue communicate that you know what, let's seize everything till 11 months after elections. But now I can't. You respect him as leaders, the chairman together with the general secretary. Where general secretary no run show no what case we ya better aka. And the 1 week, and the 2 weeks, then he decides to go and sit on platform and start preaching a candidate. Say 2005, see the same attitude. It's a party be losing power. It starts from some of these things. Who takes you now can or on person, but you would deeper knows one the best. Like you said, it's common sense. 3-4 months into a new administration, you just had 4 years amongst the economy in your economy. He said, I'm a chance for transformation. Why don't you channel your effort and resources into reforming Ghana? That's why I can say no, maybe you then this go and sleep. 16 years now have a power nibi. But you think that your interest is in who succeeds the man who is just 4 months into the elections. And I'm also as leadership of the party, more issue word.
Okay.
No, why you were first time offenders, be a wanty. But more issue statements. That's why be dear. You only write your letter and tell us
invite him. Exactly. And ask him to maybe render an apology or go back on the airwaves and say exactly. Yeah, some of my kind was unfortunate. I'm sorry. But he's reiterated, he's re-echoed his stance.
For me, that's even call for invitation. You just write in a letter that you should go back and take them out. Why? Invite him to come and justify why he made those statements. Because the statements are in bad taste for whatever reason.
Yeah.
And not what kind of pay say or not there as far as he's concerned there. And non-account is the surest bet. It's account for young people being and this is a party based on tribal sentiment. As somewhere working a baby a big tumor in the party. Because say non-account you pay. Okay, I think for the omodie and asant for the omodie, not in Freddy. And also I do asant for years so. Asant for you are in cram for monsoring bra. That is what you are now going to preach that okay, yan no buy. Tribe because now if another Achim rises to the position then somebody sits in Kumasi to say that Achim for the omodienti this as Santini DVR how will you or say chairman Sabons come and justify that now you are spreading it macrocosm say I can't but I can't post you as such Achim California na Santifo California na Achemfo
e so no de okan na Achemfo kan Fantifo kan ho
nti me so me ba be catch you say even okay say do Akanfo so Achemfo edi but you do Santifo so will you blame me if he has the gas to say to say that you say no non account na say di okay we dey okay yes ambra Akanfo okay Akanfo so ma san ba but mobile no kenu for your time so dey Achimni nti akufo ade di nti no so qualify just say alankashi di answer
yeah na just breaking it down
exactly
now not account but specific tribe say Ashanti Achim Fante for takrade for FM say
Fante for takrade for
no Ahanta yeah Ahanta say na me pe okay
station nya
nti manucho summarize that one
so we are getting to the era of absurdity it will be now say after when subedi no ba omiabedi no so if man prisia then the gomba for so beka say e ba not no man prisi ni di enti say e do da gomba you see you might say that I'm being overly I'm reacting overly about this but the truth is that what he said needs to be nipped in the bud. So what's arguing point you don't go on national platforms to be reiterating then you are really bringing a discount on the party. Those who love you and they love what he's saying will support waka say but think of tomorrow. In the spur of the moment, in the would you too say Baumia stand because you love Baumia, but Baumia di Vienna say I can't buy.
Say in case, just in case.
Yeah, exactly.
You have to use conditional.
Or none is anybia.
Use condition. Say in case say Baumia put
you. Me catch you in one say Baumia say in case. Make say in case. Say in case. Not say Baumia di Vienna. Not say we badia.
Okay, but so you say MPP party no they need to munye FM and they need to omone
there's an easy way to troubleshoot. Go for the bigger fish, discipline it, the smaller fishes will shut up. But if you're avoiding the bigger fish, now because and chairman say bonsu krase, then Oba Besansheme when he is the one of our leading members, ranking members have said this and you just couldn't hold him to ransom. The leadership should be careful if they want.
The leadership of NPP should be careful. Unity Radio 103.9. That's the Danko African Market and Wholesale. Nabian Barbering Salon, Raf G-Man Driving School, KM Raf Roofing. Omubo and Chidomnia, this segment with the Bremo. Your last topic before we open the phone lines. Now is what journey. General news of Monday, April 12, 2021 with the headline Akufo-Addo's appointees employing their girlfriends, side chicks as against suffering NPP foot soldiers. Who is the newsmaker here? Kennedy Okopreko Japan. Now, thousands of NPP foot soldiers who toiled day and night to bring the party to power have been sidelined by Akufo-Addo Bawumia appointees when it comes to jobs. Instead, these appointees are employing their girlfriends and side chicks. Members of Parliament for Asin Central, Kennedy Okopreko Japan, has disclosed. In an interview restreamed by my Ghana News GH, Mr. Japan said this is one of the reasons he believes some foot soldiers chose not to volunteer and spread themselves out to campaign the way they did in 2016, leading to the hung Parliament in the 2020 elections. According to him, some of the people who suffered and worked hard for the MPP are still unemployed because the Akufo-Addo appointees prioritize their girlfriends and side chicks when it comes to jobs, warning that this must stop. And I quote, "We will not agree. We have spent a hell lot of money for people to assume power and disrespect party people," he said, unquote. And I quote again, "This is what annoyed party members and they focus and they refuse to vote. Party members sacrifice. You see how party members spread themselves out to campaign and worked hard. But now when jobs come, you don't see these hard-working party members rewarded. You go and give it to your girlfriends. Your what and what and what. It must stop. Some of us will make ourselves dead goods to save this party." End of quote. Manusho, Canada, Japan, some okay. Do you buy it? Or say MPP appointees no more girlfriends and side chicks. Now, me because girlfriends and corner side chicks in corner.
I'm sorry.
So no names are near man.
Oh yeah.
Now who can I'm sorry? I just
I am girlfriends corner side chicks.
Girlfriend need the side chick.
Side chicks need they send their after meal and they after meal and no one share what don't saka. whereby where you main meal be na come do kakra not just what they no side meal na account. But girlfriend there, girlfriends are more position. If you are 2 years, 3 years.
Or you're serious person, be a person in a worry.
You can have a wife and still have a girlfriend.
Oh, so you have a wife, and then you have a girlfriend, and then the side chick.
Yes, exactly. Some people have side chicks, they don't have girlfriends. Or more wife and side chick.
Side chick. Yeah, maybe said, do you have a
difference? Side chick and girlfriends are strong, very strong than side chick. Side chick, they just say, on Wajatum say, rainy days na wako yusu nso to anu wako yusu pebra na say nso bre no yusu exactly. But girlfriend they no they only need to kwan we sometimes it looks the same, but there's a thin line between a side chick and a girlfriend. Can't never come no between achemu here on your area. I'm not between check difference between side chick and girlfriend. But main story but Kennedy, on the lighter side, what's wrong with giving contract to your girlfriend? I mean, as far as it's concerned, right? And why wouldn't you give to your girlfriend? But you see, the truth here, I must throw in here when he said, of course, if there's some contract to go to China to go and bring some materials for something, our girlfriend, are you going to give it to? But you see, but the truth here is that party people do party. I say
the
soldiers,
I'm more employ, more girlfriends, more side chicks.
Yeah, and give them contracts near there, and they employ them. And your problem. But the truth here is that people join parties with a lot of expectations, and more often than not, they've seen another party or power, and then call for and enjoy some freebies and some goodies. And the same so mete techima na some joining MPP. Na say ejumi bi aba techima say yes some drinks and na say yepe labels bi na ye na say menye bi anya. It's serious. Then 4 years on they wouldn't win. No, you see, it's coming from a very pragmatic manner. Very people claim he's pragmatic, he's meritorious, he's honorable, and it shows with the way he wins his constituency. He doesn't struggle to win it.
As I said, we foot just need to create
exactly.
People call us issues. So most of the any NDC impo, they say it all, then they complain all the time. Say, "Omuye Jumana, my party never power near you,
exactly. Naturally, then people remember their own friends, nepotism, tribalism, they forget friends. You see, in every serious dispensation, they make sometimes even their friends first. Into what party? The only thing you connect with him is that you belong to the same party. No, you sue. Because you can go for the paraphernalia and they know akwache, but so you do a human there, then he remembers his wife, his girlfriends, his tribe people, his schoolmates in there, classmates in there. It's very, very prevalent. It's coming from a man. He's been winning the constituency and he's a leading member of MPP. We're putting a life on the rocks. I mean, sitting in studios to say stuff. He was nearly fell on the charge so because he felt he was doing the party work. I think he's talking to his own people. They need to be careful about some of these things. As far as some of us are concerned, that if you want to retain power, most parties, they are not able to stay in power for long because they don't do the right thing. Because the presidency near there, 6 million people, Akufo-Addo 6.5 million. He can't try to satisfy everyone. Until we expect as you break down the hierarchy, most of the people down there, to be helping some of these people because I used to be think that you see on a one thought, me say, oh, and you will need presidency. We are Ghana should move forward, party second. But the harsh reality is that when you come down, when it trickles down, their party first, because at the end of the day, you have to win them first to go and do the job for you out there. And I think Kennedy is telling them a beautiful story. So far, it's for their own betterment. If they want to be a party which can retain power for the next 30 years, 40 years, it starts with some of these things that, Ken, how have you been able to be there?
Girlfriends.
Oh, why not? I will give my girlfriend, but I'll give some to grassroots. My mom will be.
Show girlfriend now more every year,
mention no see akofania ma take the akogana the contract na me manage but my manage is she not a Ghanaian, is she not qualified, doesn't he have the requisite? She has everything.
Our girlfriend na campaign man
make a campaign or that hotel room one. Do you know what the job she was doing for me? And I was no mom. You see, they be no mom to my kitchen. Or mukra colors in there. No, they are the most lab. Manicho. But you are production work. Or send them stories and I do not me reading. Or no, they ain't kind of. We always don't remember the people who do MP best royal my chebe journal boom no nipo service and I do not the contract. I would say nye papa. And the point is they can look after their girlfriends, but they should look at the bigger picture. Foot soldiers need to be helped before the party can move on stronger and be in space there. Obia, man, my son, first, now, Jane say, I will accept the hey, party first now, government first now. But when it comes to giving contract, helping people, there's a reason there's NDC and MPP. If you don't want to belong, you should know that you will be relegated to the background.
MPP and NDC, they've been crying. And yet, Bibi cry. I mean, give them some Juma almost.
I hear the upside story. I agree with you. Those times, in time NDC were most of the people of Motor Munye Juma no MPP for. They will go there and tell you that about it or good no problem with Juma.
Yemfa calls Nibi.
But Ken is telling them a story. They all believe that he's one of the major proponents. That you know what. This is what is happening at the grassroots. So you need a lot of talking to.
I say anunti na parliament no.
It is
because
true.
A man for bofu.
Oh yes.
A man for volunteer and a man for so mun to aba.
There's so much apathy.
Until the omu yes no man careful. 2024 by West.
People come office but they don't want to meet you. They ask you say what appointment. I've been to one of the way. Who do one man? Man I saw lie.
Okay. A man I saw lie. Is it there? Hey, Manucho, Ukraine, sorry about my basso. Yes, yes, yeah. 508-846-3021. 508-846-3021. Ye kokoles no so na mosimo do madwen kire dia ba na ye din komo bebre. Ghana for bebre social media users attack Nanado say obi awu Ghana kwala ya kunu ya Nanado ntumi nkasa wote say Prince Philip awu pede ene odimirika akoma condolences Ghana for bebre emuni ya omodikum ya hwe sa story no na ya san hwe ye achimota overhead yes gradually ye timing bomb overhead ye nche mpanifo hwe ama na say ye hye articulator hwe niema na ebubu ase ebubu na ebubu no ba John Boadu ni for the blade statement by Bontin say o person to aba another president and a flag bearer man PP 2024 ye din men kasa femo din nanso ani nanu ani nansa na owura friend say chairman Sabozu be kasa a man for expect say comedy punishment and bibi ba fe the John Boadu say o afa there we are going to be strong. Yes, signed a statement for from Babontin almost say NVP is next set to take strong position on 2024 flag bearer hopefuls John Boadu. And the question people are asking is say na mudi kan be ka say mo bi ankasa no na mo kan keke na statement na mudi kan buy no enye adwuma ana chairman Sabozu de ye kan no enye yi eno so ya hwe na fe ye din commodity afa Dr. Nyahoto Maklosi chairman Sabozu obegu the division kese pa na eba ono ankasa so ame ho waye no ho Mugabe on pese obi akra na be contest edu say be contest na no use elimination by rough tactics no dia pam obi a onye democratic person nti no wakasa sa na MPP fo anhwa papa na sema woka no ede oyene ene nchichemu kese pa na ede ebeba eye party no enso emu Canada Japan say MPP foot soldiers ye adwuma bre nanso na nado appointees no omo di position ma omo girlfriends nko a ene omo side chicks omo puto ye no ye mo mfa mbomu bi na omo anhwe ya 2024 ede oyeni kese de bebre omo we num ne nsem aka ena ene ye dwendwene ho ye hye course na semefa menu abema audu file sha se daddy boat beto so 2 na mumuni chokosi enso atoso 3 afi sameni oluman so beto so in that direction me ba cho yenko audu apomboko de
Yankufada umani mada yana kufada mumune ne ufu kufada sema manu ajiagu manu atika konsen Ghana die nyama kuyi 2024 Mahama Bansa nini okodi edika mamimbo wa basenya adumadini adumafa we bua America man abiaka o my Ghana nyina yankupon shirawo empejo enya okase entu nkoma ne de bia wo sorin god mapasi na ya man enko nanim enko o my Ghana mpabo we enka American food nyina na American chamya wodaya no ni chiano anye ye NDC food nyina MPLA sidaru na michiano nini ofu corruption Nenado culture say one ba aje friend corruption one social Nenado eluti elpa ka wotuturu na 2016 Ghana for two aba ema na bi dan kwa akufadu oba ye de ni oba ye de hu say pick up 1223 ayera oba ye de ni abobo ye 400 etu conventional oba ye na maso ba 750 atwako agricos oba ye na premise fuel 250 tank adani farmayera oba ye pena PDS PPA youth authority cash for seat akwesi sere oba ye na caterpillar ye ye galanse baku 900 anya ataban atwako mali wagogo businya 169 billion What you say school then hospital what they are where I teach man abusa for abusa yen chendi united corruption by the thing I don't Mahama when you have about 54 billion. One may not clinic to Bunafu, one may 14 nursing training, 40 e-block, the 1 minister capital Bunima, Yahu asphalt, Yahu the mass and Yahu the Yahu somebody said hospital, one charity, my next to be part, my next
hello, we have topics for every day. Topic as you see, okay. A contribution on my follow under which topic?
Ampa upon you can have something you can have best a chairman Sabusu. Akura would yes on the 4 feet and go to Parliament to Uncle Didi Uncle or Mutabrono. Who can say to Parliament to Uncle Nibonia can be no Mutamanko and creating the northern side. Into corruption in the Patabasan, and we are chairman Sanuja or Mukasan Samia Edin Tapa, Rebon ordinance, into the American say Bamia, say your way, Ghana 40 2024 or Mabre
MPP. Thank you very much. Eno ye nua bema a friend say Audu meboa Audu filer. Thank you very much Audu. Ma men ko na men fa me next caller Audu awie dia men fa me nua bema friend say daddy boat wo so ato aso.
No, men cha na me mo abaso. Na me cha MPP man na mu tie wo America no fai na MPP point phone na menchi almost so over na 18 ma that the boat fashion na bi mu den now for menchi 2 MPs na bo akwasi na chama ignacious ba for ya tina east west MPs menchi almost opo mo mu ti ma chi na so menchi almost opo enye force say ye bi lines a won chinchira SFR wa bra woni asembia aka enye force sa ndi woni asembia na wa ja ma ya ka asem no opo bi mu ka social media ayi for na ka say ya papa Kufuado wajai Kaswa boys na fem ela ma Britain for ya afọ aya asembi o wa asembi o wa ya nyini wo mienu yo asema ye de mra ena eka ena wa ayi asem we ayi na aba ya mamle bukwalo we say ayi eba utimi usho mi adin usho mi dinti so o se Britain for ya kwa mo ya kwa isso example be na o de beto eni Kaswa for asem yo yenye nim Kaswa boys say ya chi o ma mra ni omudi nti Kufuado ngo ka say yenye o ma la yen for omuntu o na be ka enye mra nti wo wa de bi wo wa ye ma no enya nim that boy say utie o mo comment na enye say yenye o ma na yen for omuntu but o mo say esesenka at least wa ba bonte make statement and na ma abusuafo no yakọ sa no mo kanye emra side dey say Ghana police for na ehwe aye but the way I see Kuma Branton a national tragedy inti no no mo ka say esenka president show say he cares for the people out there so by coming out or going even to console na me ma analysis ni so tia it happens Kuma see abonza by their full plane. So that is what people are saying say yes Obama UK for Yako but the charity begins at home. You oppose me say Omoka Nanado anya ono ankofra na o achitafo na ejinasiw fo a wasmo mo enti so mo twente papa Kufuado nko emeka bibia emeka opo FM for ye she na no de ni nyina say obekata aloma kura wu say Kufuado bekata because of his statement ayata yenye enyim de asinti no so mo nyala mra kata na Kufuado beka bibia ense sa wu no opo ratafrance ya sema court adismissal ko amenya fa sesi na breaking news ni ba omo ko Siki injunction on Achimota court adismissal Rastafarians na sem opo no one say make am rasem mla no yelu bibia omo Achimota for na wo mu school omo nhihye daddy boat tio eto da ho say mo support party na mo support obi a open asem ni obi a support no pa na free say na de me propose national assembly o ye no criticize me nya da bia na esem ba
ya oluma ise otane me kompa ene da bia na oba bebu obi aba so de wo ka se mra ye na adwuma no ye no ye adwene mra de sese na adwuma but say ewu osi obi ewu a sese na na do koma ya akoni ade no enye sa na ye ka Ghana ewu be na aba ebedani conversation on radio so say nye national tragedy a office Peace FM, Joy FM, Adum FM, Kasapa, Angel morning show e wo Ghana nyina na obi e kaka so awu no adentia abedani national tragedy. Enti issues that are national should be treated as such. Enti yenka say bi obi ma me yare akoda konfa no chi wawu na do afa ka akoho. That is not what we are saying. But when the issue becomes a national tragedy, the president should address it as such. Enti ya toda moma yenhwe issues no na enja personalities nto kakra.
Yo bu mati obu na say achimota for any omo no na say akra say school bi age omo nti na mi wu de nti e say omo ka de kokko say chinchina achimota ono na say ni maliko school a e dey mre we school wo no e say u di so because so dey rat say ba na konfo ba so say only see the body ani shire be ba school a obo e nye nti mi sra omo ya dismiss a omo ma asem ne nkoda na omo pe ba bi kitu bi am di you ayi CPP chairman say please just ele ya ade nko am ko da wo mu papa wo miss papa wo obo me say wa nyo bibia anka se free say just e dan ko wa nyo bia ka betie wa ya wu planting for food na aduane ebudwom ya wu niam e ko sakuafo mode mo a papa ku fa do bu omo it is no kwa no wu a e ya se wa nyo bia ka obo mi da nyame afa
yes you da CP daddy boat nyame council ho ma me fa Same from West Legon Same to asuma me
so masom den na mi mamoni adwuma pa amoye I'm saying from against the asema na udi chatwa na uka na mimi na on this is a national tragedy akola we wuni ya dia eye Ghana nyina na asema to ye because anyasa akola wakọ yare akoda da bi no we na ye say ekufa do nkoma abusuane ya kwa na say on statement mi na mentene iti na me agenda bam tina me katopo NPP ekufa do NPP slogan say national patriotic opo sa patriotism no am say omo ya mana yira ewo mo party ni because so person o ya patriotic and no matter what no matter na do ohwani yi but I say because me ye fie yi asane yakwa bonten tragedy TTSC akola ketwa na yongo ko kunu say no mo panyi utwa idi yente say neither you nor your vice president and I say when you for problem o mo crowd ya say beto bonten opo anka we nyina no social media for incommon come on sao so tina na de no bo no ma say ya o quick no or react than say but you know kind of for every carbon so my nepa ga sama e ga kere de Japan kan say ya na akufo da appointees on mo site from girlfriend na appoint on rather than full soldiers no I think it's very true kere de Japan will be a fast pass or the secretary I don't me have a doubt about it because me papa and my friend crack sometimes ago to me say and some one or the pap on true and it is a very sad story so ni party the breast didn't quite work abra my party babo every ni power that's the ono so say man adwuma bia ye no so at least or the actually see that na ya igino no na appointees no mo so mo searches no mo call for family and friends na no be adwuma so if you say ya na ya but I know the nim omo mra omo de yes ah de no omo de omo come for some appointed so the people qualify the DS so the sen o adwuma de say mo de so o adwuma so eno na idea that bo mo go the partner with the no pamre yeah, me did to say, I John Boy doing some of the kind of people. I never hear no there. If you say, I say, who be about John Boy doing MPP? Because Sacrament here, Chairman Sabusuko, a serious party here to send DPR. As a Sabri Papa and come on dinner at the punishment, Yaman, and as a poor sanction. Oh, I almost sanction in the meeting. No more, so what be so and I say because I am Papa statement on come you know. In this MPP from telephone say who be na woman so and so almost so chairman go there. And it's because I know the best time is 2024. Ghana for better to about mom na near mu ye di opo ye hu so
Okay. Yada se. Mame family abema mumuni chokosi mumuni yanko.
Opo meda wase ende anumbre e Ghana na machia America for nyina good morning yankopon wo shira o no nka mo. Okay. Sanse embra o papa no mame chia school fees no na emu bie ni won so nde wo ye dwumaden e de Ghana e ma bia safa na nyara otu fo yankopon wo shira o no mo ma wie pa. Mini o my first la yankopon wo shira no nka no. De bia ya na mi sia no ma di free empanyfo a omudi enim ti say bia mini o my first la. So mini o my first la o ye full NDC ni but the NDC ni ya de na wa nya ni ya mini o my first la ti mi gina e condemn sanse no na kire say o your mind papa eno na kire say o tima e de ma mind no what say ni nya NDC ni no wa ya de no wo be ka say bia o be defend no nti sa de no ni sia mini o my first la say that Indiano, Betty Nadia, because for 2 and a team, Mission Papa, chance on also na entertaining, Yakupo one can omino, they catch your empty before Momata as a son. And Brandon Nato don't go for the war, and the other no catch the Ghana for what's near to Picasso, and so accommodate. The person is Ghana for say, Ticania, that's what is one after a sorry, so, and I come at Basodiano. Here, I be a chairman, Sabos, Robert Cayano, a down on Mimuni Chocose, because that's what say. Can you see a fancy kind of ma any a tumbra? No beer in a yapa question northern for, but a million tissa. Northern Yakra, Tika, the money can be a number say, or more about one thing about a catchment in your chairman, suppose you said. That you know, Kayano, and before entering sign, will resign, one team member Pacho, and James as a miniature chairman, suppose Wabana. Daddy, or Maya, in the scientific party now, woman, a woman or the Mawamo. A poor bad pan or the entity party in the Ghana for. That's one for one. Now, 5 people say, 7, you didn't do money, Yana. You didn't get any money, Yana. 7, the mother of the Casso being silent. 1 year, where Pia Babe Casa. I'm a northern 4 fire, yes, brother Pachoa, also Mamma Pacho. Sansa, what is the entity party now, Bobo? You can have the poker, many 100%. Every different man or much from girlfriend to according to or according from and probably the general party in my bread, but among Kayomo or Mama Comedy or Muchi when or Modiba sent it to the farmer. Then Tiatia from Montina Ghana for that corrupt Katashi Proyani Kankana, entity for Ghana Hano, Yan Tuaba 24 view. Now, Abana Tono, the excellency God Mama or better 24 or Mama Ghana for every new money.
Yada CP ni abema mumuni mamemfa nana ojam wi na oluman soko nana apom de say
anyame adom opureka umulma kulma ba pa ko mi beka so ulme bismete matifu so mamenka sa mamentia na mentia mumuni chokose mumuni ka tembi 2024 John Domain never obwa 2024 Bema Papa thinking our fair and next son and name and ever John Alan producer Martin Piao on ever
yes munya kana monte na muda so kana
opo enwa dada ye mfa nya nkwai otokona ka se mfa nya dada nya nkwai so mame ma mfa nya dada nya nkwai se chimo sabosu a wodi adodo bi e wo party mu aka some junior here now because about me am to me tell it and me am phone you do mechanic am for filling station for charging me give me what phone ba for charge you 2 series and I make be am in meter obo so at here and I do light me yeah me for charge give me 2 series
Nana asama okay serious another with the agro.
Oh, I said, "Papa, me for charge me me dana nyumre. Me for charge me so me ho baby. If one generator is so all year, 2 series.
Wow.
I for generator I'm say battery. I said, "Para me catch on opo." It's so good you PR for me. I saw 536 ya me do shania. That's the kind of question that from said am for bro. Maybe I been a year maker for party no you mu be ya bro. And here how many people so enya my partner. So sabotage no more sabotage this government. So I see I can protect local for the whole ECD. So I say, you know because you are right America. Me support me katamani, se bi kato mo di kasano. Me kasasa Ghana ni. So I say, opo ke anyema koso no na mo kan bi about Achimota, you know,
overhead, yeah.
Overhead, no, Ghana, papa for head no. Ghana cars last month said Burkina Faso Niger forecast here by Yato overloading that. It will do 10 last one. What the bicycle the good years after so. Last loop, bicycle. That's one at the chairman. Echo, as you better now, Monday Kata, after could do Niger Mali. Oh, Ghana for the it's a trouble to say, it's like our seven say, with your whole okay. I mean, I gave out for American, and I said, name 24 some more cars, young you citizens of may no more yard get 100%. But Papa saw better. Yeah,
Dr. Nyahoto Maclus on resign.
Perfect.
Now,
perfect. Minimum dia. Every party. It's a bit time was Bruce I didn't kind of correct down for.
Nano Jamie Lassie. Okay, Ujambo Mano, Nana das Ulma, I mean you.
Open an arm, Master for Manu. And I lie will be our program. Or starting or time on best starting. I'll bet ya commission baby program no cry.
Yeah.
And I was about to go up one hour they are born and now I had their pa. When you had that Jews, when I did same program no pa.
Yeah.
Opo, I mentioned my papa and the godfather, Mr. Danso of Dan Auto Repairs. And they are not pay America, Michiano, Ghana.
Is it real? Yeah, mo check here for mo. Yeah. Only there 4 hours. Until Casano at 4 hours.
Ne pacho mati. And then we na menchia me papa chama kojoago. Papa and this the phone na. Opo na na kufu na konya 2017. Incident of this is o kentampo man kwala di ko jare kentampo waterfall. Ewu ye. Ye kaya na na dan kwa kufu anti issue statement. Na nim de bae omo a na omo hwe kentampo waterfall no omo na na kufu adu bae no bribo ayi mo kokko yi san kokko ni friwo e de omo an kokko na kokko no juma mpo na omo ye na ma incident ntia nipa wuye na na adu ankasa kentampo wa nipa ka ko nya accident ma nipa more than 90 ewuye that week now so ayi Sakura decide oh baby nipa be 20 suwuye that very day nipa mu Ghana that very day Black Wednesday nipa more than 100 ewuye na na ka kufu adu antintasio Ghana for kind a cathedral equity of France na na do dan kwa Ghana a issue statement e trete enu omu subo mu it's a leg said another don't donate 2 million euros and the wow man news can see our Ghana that time Nana Malawi so
all my hold on me but your mom line so monye dinga kra na some background mum mute sase mu da bia meka esa obi kasa na noise no background ne e ba mu a am I intending panic and Yimpa Chow until we phone this one? Either you move out from a noisy environment and also be mute to phone. If I'm trying to say, me detective who is causing that I may you a free so all my to us, man.
Nanado don't come Malawi is so for nipa man nipa be 10 times homeless. As Nanado don't go for the data went nyan carry abra no Africa e ko trete France cathedral atre e ma Africa benufo e twabo Nanado don't go akufuado. Who ana nan say tetima de kwasi o opomu nyina mu hu de cause what time e be sin de na na do dan kwa for the nya kwanya kwa parliament mpokwa o kasa wie no olobo ari na idis was a minority na sorry ka say wo di na na do hu ya say wo kasa po wanti nya nka bibia amfa time asem no at least o me Ghana for Gaffer endis for me and Trintek. O me Ghana for mo ko no mo nkro to nkra dai. O man ko e basa. Na mo nyama bi na no mo ntia fe. Enso tutu of mo mani pa bi be 7. E wuye be sin de. Sa fo ni nya justice. It is not the first time the BNC Ghana and another dankwa. Who can say Accra I so abrochre or America or sama yi awo wuya we mubu ko today. Why the minister, the foreign minister, George Floyd as a wine. A year, Papa, a year or Ghana, and my doctor, no more, you know, my men couldn't never we are crowd for Ghana by any Ghana for about. As you must have a Ghana higher one, and send the reversing and another number for the way. Now, say, you say gay in as a for another number for one platform, non black TV. So, no.
Hello. Oluma line na drop. Okay, me bacho Kojoboku enu so ena Andrew Ibrahim so wa wo so no apart from Sankrofo mi no e hwan ya.
Kaje Ibrahim.
Ibrahim mainjo.
Bini anya kupon ntre opoko opo nyame nse opa. Apo ndele ayemi jipa se Maura America mulai no miura no me funni sana dumye resana ko ba e ma mo petime ama mania ji papa nchi America fo nyina ye na nchi Ghana fo na ho nyina titro wo opo e de minia bibi kan kai no o papa no mame e bo ka e pie school fees no na ye no ye mi nkura e bia na ye nkwala ana te bia kura e ni hobi ande Ghana nya wi fato anya radio na mubie no hono tun fato ti fasa akonya wi ya so ebo wa baso ani wa wu fo na de yankan ke Ghana ni dia to say on kana kuma ya den entuli yam because kede min ya wol man kai se itigana ha na batro e ko so free 1992 a mi mani free a mi 32 a ba pin tamre ye hin se ye ko ye election ama ye ko tutu ama ni pawu awo democracy ayu mi apart from nana onkin bia amangum ene hitani mu yanya kino say Ghana for abre MPP eni na ban because genti America thousand unze obisemi ni bi say ka say o the 2 cities ene charging phone de dia enya kuma sen kwa o de dia ne koso ye bi tamu to a na obo hun san fufu amoyede amoka nande ayami depart social media photo alambase ani na ban ayami depart nkai sen ko musa se ku ache unse Ghana no edubere bia obi ti ya ubonse Ghana ni kasa na so wo yewu no satere kasa nkai se ye so kasa da kama mu ye die election omu yem ebe tun sa mere no obi aka na no tun ande hu ko ya na do mi na ban na ede faso ku ka so amusu wa no ya anyi so wa no ya o oli tini se amamwo se udi amamwo baba edi bra utimemfo na onye omuti Ghana ha omo yesu amanya ahombombo na omonya sunje amudi tinema na America asunje ni wa nka mutu ya nka nya konya NBA radio station ama ye radio station ya jini na America mpo prebizo the black man bi ekunu ho ana say police ni bi kunu on ko ya amudi ni faso be Ghana de eto a na fa ide ko yifon ka hu fe na yetiwo na
Hello. Ade, what is going on? Omunyina kasa the line gets frozen. Kwajobogu temenga. Kwajobogu. Hello. Okay, I think that line there is a problem. Ja obenede sanete. Obi ebaswa nipa no mosuni na monfanche. It's not my fault. I think it started with Oluman kasana. The line got frozen. And ebaya bedru omo akaso. 508-846-3021. I mean, has a Phoebe. Yeah, Kwajobo to Minga. Okay, my intro.
Opo MJ Masum was Misha or Chikumicha Roma Sodan and Ope and MJ Minimo Kazopo Edikan Yabeda or Wadiasi. There was a man out here about the 2019 community chatting Cabonibia, yet Obadiasi, no Ponamis and Panasonko, and Goma Unity Radio at Chief one at my phone now. Then I go for Uncle Bibia, no more Bian or more Bian one day. Now or more Bian Bonso energy. Propose my main comments, I'm so empty. Yaba panya automaku akasa enama which has the MPP ya enyo bia no bedi say ya tia no bedi ya na yaba fa change sabo so asema no kai opo no obaso am won musisi am no kasa onunu mo na o ka asambone na yeso omna gwantimpo no me pato no opo sto ontimi be pato MPP company for ayasha na obi antimi nka wo hwe na onu amu no kwa ne mpeso aso kwa opo ade popo be no no na si ya me ko akọ no popo ye akwan ya de da won ma bunch monka bibi basa bia won ma papa ni ntimi nya ya sto odafi ya MP poste na obuso wokasa tia Ghana fo nyina no o mra bonte ma pato fo ontimi nya wo hwe no ye din hu ya ye pa ne ka jam pipi fo say enti o mu hwe kana ya bibi say ya ma ko 2024 na yanko fo ana ya nya no mu anya bibi aka dia ya o campaign na ma ya kwa polisu ana ya ba say ba pato men sabonsu o mra bonte na o me pa Ghana fo nyina cha o pa 54 cha se ne kasa na o kan no o pa ye nyina ya cha na ya mfa nche no ti se dia papa Kennedy da po kan bibi se appointees and now adudan ka ku fa do appoint o no am say o mu so mu trafo no mu de mo popo no kretro do ti se o ba Ghana aduma wan den asusu be hu a na o ba bia bo no ka na rim adaya Minister Bigger or Quajuma, necessary, Yabasamu, on the MPP in phone, another MPP for now, and I get equals to MPP Muno, from Ghana, and MPP for Yaku, a party, your best almost Yakidi Equals, and Dinamo Omoka winning idea. That's it. Now, the Danko Gufado, the Mamuano, maybe I can come because of the Guzaba Pan that. And he announced that, or careful, yes, where you are already, or yes, I am now 2024 now. Mamwono say for answer from Nana without Kwakufa, the other shell, woman or woman so said about 2024. No, you bet me as I didn't come now for you bet me to Kunuma. Tell me, son, you 4 years that will became a set papa will be count one and say, you let me. Our first Nana CPP chairman also come be there. Nana without Kwakufa, the Nakuma watch me a year and this year. Nana without Kwakufa, the catch that is a castle, now so come there, or put this scanner. Say that is council and so come the agent makers are me was enemy maybe as which me what I didn't follow. I'm a poor would do me a light. Here I'm no Tasani as for light. There's a do so now cause NUM or for Abba. As for one to me can wash and a doom son a Caprica talk. The best son and I without what to and you did a woman in Tiania to Abaman because you didn't say. Or Baba Yabi Papa Ama or Michael Godan and so forth. Apart from messages as Sema Papa, you say, I gave to my claim Nana without Kufaro, I gave go from Wayama Ghana. Yabasaba Pano 2024 MPP for young really. And Tipapano often in Numa or promises or promises. On from welcome, Nasa Dumsona about for Ama woman, Ama for Namo say, Ama for Numan or for Papa, that's an light, on your baby, MIM. Now, okay. Rest in peace. Now, Mamina Yaman Bay now after the most of a catcher there. Wawufu for Jongo and Banemo, but the Otono, Muyan or no for all through of the Opa. And yet, that Bagana was our property. Salemum and Banu watching as a movie, some of the Bayamamo, a Safata, there's some of the Biamano, not done any idea, no Pominium like one.
That's a Kojoboku. Ibrahim Yango.
Yeah. I'm and Chiro and Yakupo and Kamu.
Your call has been put on hold. Your call has been put on hold. Please.
Hello, what to go?
Yeah, Meton Kampakaza.
Yakupo, la. Said the yen I eat. I think the Yakupo, Eddie Mayo, Ghana. We give it a crown of money.
ike betre Ronaldo na wonwo no say ya le ko to dia and the way to me because amamo e you talk about say you go say you talk about say you go say ike betre papa no ene me nkro na o wo no yesire no omaya gana ko ni ya o pa no mu njai se o mu do yes ela elikwa juma na amul ayino sa abana moto na nta ese nka minister na yusu no aye minister na yusu ma na yusu ya betre ye na kai kana Japan ele esa ta atam no kana Japan de mimi na sem bibre wa ne mum de papa no ko o kana ko na wo fozo kana atam no ene ma aya mitiminya bu kwa mana esa kwa ele ya ka ja duba ya na sem do wa o ka ni kwanzi se o ka de kwa o fozo kana ene enye go sem do wa okata sabu onye kunye kata yo biwa ukata ese wo kata la utano uyo honorable member wo parliament ikete la utano kata bino wa utala bi papa on ko je kata luga bibi na mamwe ko yenye papa wa kama utana yana ko pa ikete yampa ya mamu obi mai wa mu ko le ya no wo tere ne ko ntana mu hule iko bompe so se jintia ko ya ko tole ama sasa iko mu si ya ko tole ko mu tamu
Yansia da CP Enuabema Ibrahim Abusiafo ye brand ko it's exactly 1:43 17 minutes to the top of the hour na ye demoko peace 1043 ne akofa aye major news bulletin now edi abremo Manucho Magandi ha Manu.
Hello.
Yeah, my summary point in any sorry so now time.
Yeah, I think it has more to do with president in a way, no. Not telling Okokache Prince and say condolence. I mean the condolence without the little boys, you know. I mean for me he should come again. Some of these things and I come so and there can a national tragedy into some we need some I mean say it will be very difficult, but at least it should just shame some of us. I mean, I saw what happened with the girls kidnapping. Now in Susino, it's becoming a trend, a worrying trend that in the civil chronim there, yeah, no way in any man. Or say, so we expect leadership to tackle the roots and take it out. Now, so my son, this thing can really be a canker, be affected the whole them eventually. My final one will be on what Kennedy Japan is telling MPP for now more in position. The foot soldiers, they do the groundwork for you to get that 6.5 million. You need people do party with various intentions, but most often than not because they personally want to gain because they've seen their friends gain. But MPP and DC, they always do the upside down story. Then they just think that I have a family, I have a friend, I have a classmate, I have this, at the detriment of those who really fought for the power. This time around, and yes, sir, they will just follow the trend of 8 years to go off the pace. And a very good afternoon to Obianso out here before in here.
Okay, Abuja Manucho Magandi Gaucho Margarita La Molina Mempemi Worcester, Massachusetts. Now TUNEIN Kano. Yeah, sorry, you made so channel me admano paisa ni mubishia. Na de anopa bosi for the abremo, but penifose babia esesa ode to one fan to free to it as that kese e manyume kubi omotai chimedi jumedi bro dan auto repairs my the weather report ebro sanso and a rich way auto school my a word of motivation bro Manucho steak and then the humorous part segment is brought to you by Big Olu Beauty and Barbering Hair Salon edu sports segment Anochi Chrome restaurant etayechi na ye kofa Eddie bro Asamas trading and so eka hone dia bro na wahu agudi hu nsem ebasi ira politics ni musa anso ane dia sada ma KM Raf Roofing na dia bia ma Raf G-Man driving school sanso ne dia sada PSC die more than pa ede ema adwumaku a ye freno se eye Danko African Market and Wholesale Danko African Market and Wholesale ono so etayechi ana yede dwumadi no so edi ebro said the medica can abusua asida we free Cecilia Chumesi miankasa mase nimpon ene ninuanom owura ofori ene Cecilia Mensa ena afi Mark chumasi almost say memfa afidi so emfa aseda kese Emma Worcester for odo amobeyi na didi ma won ebra odi Cecilia chumasi mame na otweda ochese ade a omani aso yi pa nti emfa aseda kese Emma mo isi ni keja eni aseda nti that is one aseda eno yede Emma mo nia edi hobio ezo efi yenua said ya mekan no ono so tena Pentecost ne yenua ba tena Pentecost ono so maame osi yemfa seda pa kese pa Emma Worcester for semutumi ba ebija no yenua ba ayefre no Gladys Asare one ne hokani Collins Orchery osi oda Worcester for nyina ase odo amuyi na di ede Emma no ayade anani aso yi pa nti nyame nhira mu nyina na brepem no obefra mu individually na wada mo ase sana Mark Chumasi ani Cecilia Chumasi Cecilia Mensa ani Oforia Nane and myself mu nyina ya da mo ase Royal Baby special thank you big one to you Royal Baby you showed something special. I'm proud of you Royal nyame nhira watch odo de obeya na waye no abusua yeda munyina se mo amutumi bae mo anka munya adaje anka mbeba mo amontumi amma nyame nhira obibia said the medical kan nyame nhira munyina obia ya de nimse bia anka bre ho a kada entire Worcester will come ye maami root nso ye na yi ewo Presby enso se ye mfase da Emma Worcester fu nyina se mutumi beja no na brepem said the medical kan obefrefrem mako na odi aseda nso amam ye kan sa no na ye kai mu se ensan nyame ya aduma na otwi we a yesi mu nso dwumadie ni bi ho enti ye nhye nso na eduru ho a yintumi emra na enye fe yenuaba eye kesiwa na ase yie Napoleon Mills eye ba ono na asem na meka na yere ne yenuaba eye kesiwa maame nyako Mills dodo na freno se eye maame kes ana kesiwa nyame yaduma memenda ebe April 17th ana ono so etna se aye Mills papa ye Napoleon Mills papa ye na o chese ye ne because of 41 Providence Street Church of Pentecost asie ho na na ye ne because ntimo ma yin nation so chese dress code aye black and white tuntum ni fita tuntum ani fita nti kesi wa ye na asie ye no ba so eye memenda ebe yinu abema Napoleon Mills ne papa ye no memenda ebe na eba so timo ma yin so na eduru ho a yankonko jam sanso na yenuaba ai friend say eye Mabel quarantine na yie no eboboba endru ho de ye no May by ye kai say eye May 8th and 9th na hya so say ono ne maame ni nuaba na afri mu abom nti sutro mienu pa eye ne bekoso Emmanuel Assembly Church of Pentecost 617 Lincoln Street nti edru a mama yenko na yenko tai one ne hokani eye Captain Quarantine Martin a ono so ya asew echi yenuaba Mabel quarantine ya mawo yako yenimse Worcester for beba abeta wachi ama na FFF njabusuan senior tie no mama yenhye no so na program bi a wo ye bia nso odeba ye bebo ho dawru na ya ma Worcester for se de nyame adom winter no okwa anisa said the adofonom so betumi ate obi ho kra wonya bibia so mante wan kan kire me bade kan radio so no ote a eno so tumi boa e ma adofonom bia wo afi se obebo mo amane no omo so tumi te no ma bejaw na asumdua ba na ayefefefe until on that note na aha ena ebrebe mai kwan ma ena dwumadie no so yedi mu AC nyame ya adum na ode adum edumi a ochina nopa yene mu bihia na yede foforo so edi abrebe. Until then, idiot, enjoy the rest of your Monday afternoon. But oh, soccer fan, there is a Premier League game going on right now. After win, so another one will come on. Ochina Champions League, Chelsea, Porto, and I feel Liverpool, Paris Saint-Germain, Liverpool, Madrid. Liverpool, Madrid, and so because Wednesday na Paris Saint-Germain and the Bayern Munich, and so Ebebo na and also Eddie and I mean sure BBR Man City and the Dortmund Super Bowl on Wednesday. We're bringing you the fixtures as the day comes and goes. Opo national nimidin, miniminu abema, Manuchu, Magandi, Gaucho, Margarita, La Molina, Mempeme Huasem, Worcester, Massachusetts. Janidino also born a jebu no problem. And a dijmedi ebremo. Nyame edi chain, nase yetinkwamwa. Like I've said, Ochina, Yenemo Besan Asia. Until then, dear, enjoy the rest of your afternoon. But remember our word of motivation for today. Say a river cuts through a rock, not because of its power, but because of its persistence. Unhuso bi ejina brebia e mananye also fiti prekope no kugina ho obre obubo mubam ote hahasuo obre toda na chi oye adwuma no ntimi mpontene ne mu nti that is how life begins nti emma wabamumu regardless of the obstacles, the inconveniences you might meet along the way going to the town called success. Nti say no matter what come, you will never lose any enthusiasm. Don't lose any enthusiasm. Get up, face the same failure with the same enthusiasm. Even if you fail multiple times, that is how you get to the success land. Yami shra obi anointed ne munchre. Yami edi chenya. Yesani mubishia ochina. Until then, enjoy the rest of your afternoon. Yentien krato ba kumienu yewepe near the Moko Peace 1043 akofa kasebono de abremo. After and Monday, right? And then Bekoso Unity Drive with Kevin
agree.
Kevin Bayu Kakra
Abeku Santana junior brother.
Who is Abeku Santana?
Oh, I mean dignified and
astute. Radio broadcast journalist. Oh yeah, Juma wa hinsis ya.
Okay FM.
Oh yeah, Juma wa radio stations with is that.
Okay. Oh yeah, Ash FM and Adom FM.
Who's that Ash FM?
Exactly. It's what na obi na Saturday na no be tie not just say Abeku. I mean the humor, everything is in there, and the choice of music and so. Yeah, it's up the roof.
Apt.
Yeah, it's very apt. I listen to him. You know, you testify that at least Worcester yenyebi and you enjoy. Yes,
it's a Unity Drive immediately after the news, 3 to 6 p.m. sharp. And also Bebaso. This is where we say goodbye to our listeners.
Yeah, goodbye.
Are you sure?
Yeah, goodbye.
Are you sure you are sure?
I'm very sure. Goodbye.
Okay, yeah, come on.
What a wow! What a gentle.